Oh, good evening, friends. What's going on? What's up, Art Dominic? What's up, Arcane? What's up, Satellite? Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. I am, as they say, knackered. I am beat. I had to go in the office today, and we had a big long training session, and I had a bunch of work to do, and it was exhausting, chat. It was not my favorite kind of day, but I came home and I laid on the couch for like an hour and had a really nice dinner with my family. And now I'm here. Now I'm here with all y'all. So we'll get through it together, I think. What's up, Manic? What's up, PM Collector Boy? Good to see you. Would you say it's been the ratio between Dread and Delusion this game so far? I definitely had her heavier on the Delusion. I am currently full of Delusions. I think I'm up to like 15 or something. The Dread, there has been an element of Dread, yes. There was definitely some dreadful stuff last night in the Endless Lands, but we'll get all to that. The real news from today is definitely the Nintendo Direct. I think that was bigger than anybody was expecting it to be. As PM Collector Boy says, HD Remastered Dragon Quest III and Capcom bring over the classic MVC arcade games to Steam. No 3 or infinite as it should be, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. So, Nintendo Direct was while I was getting ready for work, because I'm West Coast, it happened at like 7 a.m., right? I'm barely dragging my ass out of bed. So, I get ready for work, I go into work, I get all my stuff set up, and I'm like, as I'm getting everything organized and stuff, I go ahead and I put the Direct on in the background. And like, there's a bunch of really neat stuff in there. They start with that new Mario and Luigi game, which looks amazing. It looks super great. Like they said, it's the first Mario and Luigi like superstar franchise game in what, like 9 years? Like, that's really cool. And they're going through all this stuff, and I remember just like, you know, they have their big announcements, and then they kind of have the stuff that's slotted in between that gets its own little like PowerPoint thing, and then it goes in a little presentation, and then it slides on to the next one. And it was so funny to me that the MVC Classics collection was just slipped right in there. And I imagine for most people watching the Nintendo Direct, that's kind of like, okay, cool. I think I remember seeing those in the arcades. But I know that there is a subset of people out there that were howling for the moon when that happened. I actually, just before the stream, I went and watched Maximilian Dude's reaction to it, because I knew, and he was like tearing up. This is like his thing. Like some of his favorite games of all time, so that was really cool. Yeah, and his multi-platform too. I mean, I definitely want to get it. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. For me, it's a toss-up between Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Capcom vs. SNK 2. Those were definitely the two games I had the most fun with in fighting games ever. But they are pretty different games. And it was different brands of fun, so. Pat, was it shocking? Please be on something other than Switch. Honestly, swallow my tongue if they throw in Tatsunoko. I mean, you gotta admit, over the last couple of years, it really seems like Capcom's been rummaging around in their junk drawer for games that they seemingly forgot about, and just putting them out in big collections. I mean, the vast majority of Mega Man is available for retail again. I mean, that in and of itself, to me, is kind of amazing. That you can get the entire original series, the X series, the Zero series, the Battle Network series, like, yeah. Big shock with this because of failure with MVCI really burned a bridge there. Yeah, Max has talked about that a lot. How it really seemed like there was bad blood between Capcom and Marvel, and they'd never be able to make a licensing agreement like that again. So yeah, he was utterly blindsided by this, which doesn't happen to him very often. He's pretty well connected. So yeah, hell of a thing to see. For me personally, the big star of the show was that new Zelda game. That new Zelda game looks so damn good And I think you all know me at this point. I get really excited whenever something goes in a different direction. You know, I have my favorite franchises. I have stuff. I love Zelda games. You know, I'm a big fan of Zelda games. But it's always really exciting to see stuff take a new tack. You know, so having a Legend of Zelda game where you actually play as Zelda in a completely different play style, posed in like a more classic aesthetic style. I mean, that's just flipping all the buttons for me. I am like wildly excited for that. But I taught Cyberbots on the Weird Little List has been recently released in the United States for the first time officially. What's up, Worst Elephant? Miles Edgeworth, new Zelda, really exciting presentation. Yeah, there's Miles Edgeworth. The Ace Attorney Investigations games are getting brought to Switch. There was that. What else was there? Well, yeah, there's the Dragon Quest. The Dragon Quest remasters. I mean, everybody knew about 3. Nobody realized it was looking as good as it does now. I think I was blown away by how good that game looks now. And then they bring in the series creator to be like, oh yeah, we're remastering 1 and 2 as well, so you can play the entire Air trilogy in HD 2D. That's fucking awesome. That's really, really cool. What's the MVC collection called exactly? Let me see if I can find it. I'll link it to y'all. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Here you go. Coming soon. Supposed to be out this year. Yeah, Dragon Quest 3 went from Oni to actually exciting. Yeah, I am... Don't tell Shadows, okay? Don't tell Shadows. I am legit pretty excited for that. I would really like to pick up that trilogy. I am a huge fan of the 2D HD aesthetic. But I haven't actually gotten around to playing any of those games yet. There's the Octopath series. There's the Live Alive remake. I'm sure there's some other ones out there, but yeah, I haven't actually played any of these games. I just sit there and drool over the screenshots. Also, the Punisher arcade game, which is a great beat 'em up game. That one's really interesting. That one's really interesting because I wasn't even aware of the Punisher beat 'em up game. A little bit I've seen of it does make it look pretty fun. So, and then of course Metroid fans got Metroid Prime 4. Another one of this was. This was kind of a big direct for shit that people really didn't think was gonna happen. Big fan of HD2D, excited to play the first HD2D. I know, the meme is me. Oh my god. Since I was at work, I fast forwarded through some of the other stuff, so I didn't pay a whole lot of attention. I saw there was some like anime / indie like farming sims and management sims. There's like a Lord of the Rings like survival building sim or something. There's always Nintendo Directs always have some JRPGs that I'm not familiar with that I just kind of skip over. Nothing against them, of course. It's just there's a lot of stuff. Oh right, Phantom Brave getting a remake. Or no, sorry, sequel. Yeah, I kind of skipped past that because I saw it was Phantom Brave, and I was like, oh, okay, they're just bringing that. They're finally bringing that up to modern times. But apparently, that's a sequel, which is crazy. Something in my bones is telling me Capcom will eventually get around to PC ports of Breath of Fire. I bet they will. Yeah, I mean, it would not take much effort on their parts. I mean, if nothing else, just stick the ROMs in an emulator wrapper and throw it out there. That one Sakaguchi RPG, yeah. I played the one he had on Apple Arcade, but that was a bad fit for me because I don't. It's weird. I don't want to play games that require a lot of like attention and investment on my phone. I would rather play gacha games that I get mired in for years upon years. I can't really explain my phone gaming habits. I know how they work, but I can't explain them to anyone else. Good evening, Martrock. Good to see you. You precious gilded people. Oh, I love it. It's like poetry. Even if it doesn't rhyme. Also supposed to be brutally hard in the back half. Fairy Tail is so trashy. I do have a soft spot for it. Kind of interested in the new game. Oh yeah. There's a Fairy Tail RPG that's based on one of the story arcs in it. Yeah. Ah, I'm a poet. You have the soul of one for sure. Oh, strange there's anime get non-gotcha, non-fighting game adaptations and which don't. I thought it was really cool that One Piece has always gotten a variety of games. There's actually a number of like RPG and open world games for One Piece, which is really, really cool. And then Jesus Christ, there's like 4 Muso games for One Piece, which, I mean, let's be honest, really good fit for the property, so. But yeah, actually a very exciting Nintendo Direct, and they didn't even have to break out Silk Song for it. Not that they ever will. I do wonder at this point, because I'm not like chomping at the bit. I'm not on pins and needles or anything about this. I do have faith that Silk Song is going to come out eventually, but at this point, I am wildly curious how they're going to announce it. Like, is it going to be in a Nintendo Direct? Is it going to be in a PlayStation thing? I can't see it being an Xbox thing unless they just gave them a dump truck of money for it. Is it going to be at a Summer Games Fest? Is it going to be the Game Awards? Are they just going to randomly tweet that shit out? Like, who knows? Who knows? Team Cherry is a mysterious black box that theoretically contains an amazing game. Exclusive for the N-Gage. Yeah, Bocce the Rock fighting game adaptation. What's up, Negative? Metroid Prime can come out after 8 years. Silk Song can make it after 7. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there is truly no doubt in my mind that Silk Song will come out eventually. It's just when, and what I really want to know is how are they going to announce it. That's killing me. I must know. Might be more excited for a Silk Song post-mortem than a Silk Song itself at this point. It would be interesting, though. Like, I could totally see it being like, it comes out, and it's great, and whatever, and people are like, why the fuck did this take so long? And they were just like, we just didn't want to rush it. They were just working a couple hours a day and, like, taking it easy. Doing things the right way. Making art the way people should make art at their own pace, unbothered, unrushed. But who knows? Who knows what it'll be? A Silk Song disguised as Frog Fractions 5. Getting Loja High sneak a demo into Next Fest with no announcement whatsoever. That would be amazing. That would be so amazing. Loja, I don't know if you just got here, but the most exciting thing in the entire Nintendo Direct for me was that new Legend of Zelda game. I am genuinely super stoked for that. So, which actually brings me to another question that I feel like I can ask now that more people have straggled in. Of the stuff y'all saw on the Nintendo Direct, is there anything you'd actually like to see on this channel? I don't do a lot of new games. Dread Delusion is actually kind of outside what I normally do, but there was a lot of really exciting stuff, and there was a lot of stuff that kind of straddled the line. The Dragon Quest remakes, the Romancing Saga. I didn't even mention the Romancing Saga 2 remake that they're doing. But yeah, is there anything y'all would actually want to see on here? You missed a Nintendo Direct, now you need to go watch. Oh, sorry, spoilers. You mentioned New Zelda, of course I want that. New Zelda looks amazing. Star Silk versus Song Citizen, which do we get first? That's not a fair comparison, since you can technically play Star Citizen. I'm late, did we talk about Metroid yet? We didn't, actually, RV Winkle. Metroid is kind of outside of my purview, because I played the mainline Metroids. I played 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've played Zero Mission, I've played Hunters, but I never played the Prime games. So Metroid Prime 4, while that's great, it's great that the franchise is continuing, I'm outside the Prime sphere. Didn't even watch the Nintendo Direct because I couldn't be arsed. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I actually found this one genuinely exciting. Like there is a lot of things that I didn't expect to be in there, and a lot of things that looked a lot better than I was expecting to. I'm only worried because Duke Nukem Forever was the game all of us fans were begging for. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Problem is I sleep in so late, all the direct excitement is finishing up by the time I'm up. I mean, you can always just live vicariously through all the reaction videos on YouTube. That's what I do. I mean, I was getting ready for work during the direct, and I just kind of put it on in the background once I got to the office. And then it arrested my attention with some of those announcements, so. But yeah, I tell you what, chat, I'll probably, maybe tomorrow, I'll put up a discussion topic in next game on Discord, and y'all can let me know if there are any games from the Nintendo Direct you'd be interested in seeing on the channel. So no promises, of course. Playing new popular games on here is a frightening proposition, but if it's stuff I'm really interested in, like Dread Delusion is, I will make the exception. Phoenix Wright would be interesting here. I'm not sure how that would be. I love the Phoenix Wright games. I do love them. It'd be a lot of reading. That's one of the things that, like, that's the only thing that ever stays my hand with something like Planescape Torment. That would be an insane amount of reading to stream. Kind of fun to get all the stuff other people are into first and stumble onto some weird thing made just for me later. I get that, yeah. I get that. Crave for the day they make an Ocarina of Time story. We play a Zelda training to become a Sheikah as she tries to hold Ganondorf's advances while Link's stuck in his Temple of Time slumber. Prime games aren't too terribly hard. They're more about exploration than about the Twitch FPS skills. Yeah, I mean, that's not a concern of mine. It's just I've just never gotten around to them, really. He wants video games. We're all here in hopes of a cooking or hot tub stream. Manuals! Someday, chat, mark it. Someday I'm actually gonna get a document camera set up. And we're gonna talk about manuals, we're gonna talk about card games. That's the big thing I wanna expand this channel with. I wanna be able to put I wanna be able to put all this cool stuff I've got kicking around in here up on screen for y'all. So why Dragon Quest 3 works so well. Is of course still an old game. No one's gonna hold off watching for fear of spoilers. True. Suppose tormenting Oddish Expert could be entertaining. You really need those fingers. Good question, Zem. I think I've made my peace with losing pieces of myself. Speaking of which, I think it's time to get into it, chat. I think it's time to get back to Dread Delusion. I want to do things. I'm 15 delusions in and no signs of stopping yet. But we're on a mission. We need to finish the Endless Lands tonight, and we need to get on with it. This is where the fuck am I? This is not where I thought I would end up. This is not where I thought I would be. Hang on, I know it's a check. No, I did turn it in. We have 3 quests left here. Weren't you supposed to be running to market at night? I was, actually. I'm thinking maybe I must have forgotten to trip the checkpoint back in town. Oh well. It's crowded, you probably get it replaced. Whether you had full control of the new finger is a different matter. I'm sure you could get a replacement. So yeah, we have 3 quests left to do here, chat. We need to rescue the Duchess's daughter, which is the one where I may be down a finger to make that one work. We need to decide what to do about the flesh farms, which honestly I've already decided. I'm just holding out as long as possible to see if there's a mystery third option. And we need to find a royalist to get us into the catacombs. But for right now, the main thing we need to do is get back to town. Because I wasn't expecting to be left out in the sticks like this. Fortunately, town's right over there, and I run very, very fast. With my magic enhancements. So I think first things first. I think I'm gonna give up my finger. I think that's gonna be necessary. Well, first things first is I'm gonna trip the waypoint here so that doesn't happen again, because I don't think I need to be heading back to that section anytime soon. Yep, there's my house and my nice garden and everything. The store is actually open, so I can pop in there real quick before I get my finger lopped off. I'm out of iron ore, so I can't build the annex. I can upgrade the garden, and I think I shall. I think that's going to make herbs grow in my garden, which will be quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Endless lurks in the corner, keep a watchful eye on the other patrons. I'm looking to enter Cadaver Keep, or I should speak to you. Mortal has to enter Cadaver Keep of their own free will. Now I've seen it all. You've heard the rumors, Breather, about what goes on in there, what goes on with your kind. Of course, because I talked to you about this yesterday. Even so, I can't just let you waltz into Cadaver Keep. Us cadavers are a private bunch, you have to understand. There must be something I can do to change your mind. I suppose there might be one thing. A chunk of your flesh, still warm, fresh from the bone, that would prove your loyalty. What part of my flesh? Only a morsel, so we say a finger? Are you insane? Well, you're the Breather trying to enter a stronghold of known flesh eaters, and I'm not asking for much. Alright, fine, make it quick. He unsheaths a very large knife. Don't worry, it'll be over before you know it. Hold out your hand. With one quick motion, he slices off your finger. Your hand sears with pain, but he quickly douses the stub with a foul-smelling potion and wraps your hand in a rag. This will fetch a good price for the right buyer. You've proven your worth and then some, Breather. Alright, yeah. I'm 99% sure he was the only way to get this key. Did we do a walkthrough check for this first? No. No. I'm not even sure you can find a walkthrough for this game, honestly. But I combed that keep from top to bottom and I couldn't find a key. And I expected that this guy would help get us into the castle, not give us a key. The fact that he gives us a key strongly suggests to me that this is the only way to get it. I never told you I was looking for a daughter. You have eyes and ears in many places, Breather. Of course, that key does not grant safe passage through the keep. That's not part of the deal. The second you step in that stronghold, you're on your own, so good luck. Alright, so we need to get back to the keep. Feeling we can give someone the finger and they're appreciative. You didn't talk to the presumed kidnapped daughter? That's because I need the key to get to her. So that means we am here and we am going back here. Maybe if we're lucky, I'll find a royalist on the way. I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to find somebody to get me into the the bottom of Castle Ribs. That's an odd one. Oops. Also, I need to decide on a weapon to fully upgrade, because I have the Emberian ore to upgrade one. I'm thinking it might be this, just because it's probably going to look the coolest out of all of them, honestly. Great. That would be a really scary, creepy person if not for the goofy beak. Are the upgrade materials at all farmable? Not that I am aware of. You've got to pull them out of mines, and I think there's one per mine, and I think they are finite. So I don't think it's possible to upgrade everything in this game. You kind of have to choose wisely. Which I'm fine with. Just like, I assume that there's not going to be a, I assume there's not going to be enough delusions to level up everything, which actually reminds me. Okay. Yeah. We may have reached the point where we need 6 glimmers for a full level. Alright, we talked to that person yesterday. I mean, we've already been all the way through here. I'm just going to have to, like, fight my way back up into the keep. Which shouldn't be too bad, because I don't have to bother with that lower area right now. I could honestly maybe stealth it if I really wanted to. But I don't. I could maybe also just kind of run it, too. I like a lot of things about this game, chat. I think the combat is fine. I think the nicest thing I can say about the combat is that it is fine. I mean, it can be pretty satisfying too, honestly. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm now loved by the endless royalists. Well, find me one to get me into the catacombs. That's what I really want. These shield guys are not my favorite. Not too hard to... Hello! How are you doing today? I wonder how much variety is available otherwise to combat. I mean, you do have options. You've got, well, we found 2 melee weapons. There's a bow. I haven't really been taking a stealth approach to things. You can definitely sneak up on enemies. Like, you get a huge damage bonus to unaware enemies. Like, absolutely massive. So, I think stealthing and backstabbing it has to be very effective. How simple it is probably benefit to be very wide. I mean, I have all my melee capabilities. I have melee options, I have range options, I also have magic options, so. Alright, here we go. Cadaver keep key, take me away. Take me up, up, up. Far above these benighted lands. Well, this seems nice. You have a Skull Crusher hammer? No, I don't. I don't have any... I do wonder... I will probably look up after we finish this playthrough. I will probably look up how many weapons there are in this game. Wait, that's Darkstar. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The Darkstar folk are holding your daughter? That seems ill-advised. I feel like this game needs a Skull Crusher hammer. I think every game needs a Skull Crusher hammer. I think every game benefits from being able to just smash the shit out of people. Yeet. Hand of an endless lies upon the pillow, completely severed from above the wrist. The hand bears a signet ring on one slender finger. There's no mistaking this is the hand of the Duchess's daughter, Ellen. Well, I guess we're taking this. As you touch the hand, it suddenly recoils as if alive. For a moment, you pause and the hand shivers before you. When you finally plug up the courage to pick it up, it writhes as you place it with your belongings. Game needs a scythe and a revolver. Yeah, I really do want to know how many weapons are in this game, because I feel like I've been pretty diligent about searching places. You know? Like, I feel like I haven't been a slouch in this, certainly. It's just her daughter it. Actually playing your scythe character in Elden Ring earlier. Where am I on the map, anyway? Out here. I don't suppose this is... No, it's not. This is not landmark worthy, chat. More's the pity. You do get a hell of a view from up here, though. It's interesting, there's this big crater here. What does the quest log want me to do? Return to the Duchess. Tell her what you found. Okay. I don't want to believe this is it. I don't want to believe that all we have to show for her daughter is a hand, but... I mean, these were not nice dudes. The other thing, too... There is that. There is a floating tower there that I can't get to. And that's kind of what I assumed... That's where I assumed her daughter would be. But... I mean, it still could be, really. I just have no... There's just no way for me to get up there. There's this. Oh, this is the portal out of here. I should have just taken this, damn. I totally forgot about this portal. That is leftover interaction, I guess. Can't actually do anything with that box anymore. I think there's gonna be dudes out here. There's gonna be that dude. Alright, well, we got a bit of a hike to report back, so. Oh, I need to get more herbs, too, because I just spent a whole bunch to upgrade my place. Seems like the worm is still flying around. I guess he's not going to be taking a nap for a while. Whee! Not that way, that way. I'm moving around faster than the game can load its areas. That didn't actually hurt. Good. That didn't actually hurt. Good. Hang on. If I wear my cool hat, can I get in here? I meant to upgrade this, but... That did get me in here. Excellent. And there's some iron ore. How nice. How nice indeed. All right. Starting to get access. I forgot about these things, chat. I forgot about these devices. So there's actually 4 different locking mechanisms in this game. One for each kind, one for each skill check, really. I believe I actually kind of went the wrong way here. Because I need to get down from here, and I need to get... Oh, that's not so bad, actually. Thing checks your handsomeness. I guess it's like it's like an automated... Like, it's an automated door thing, and you gotta talk it into letting you in, I guess. Are you a loyalist, actually? Let me check in with you real quick. I guess not. That is confounding me. That's gonna be the one thing I don't know what to do. Is where in the hell do I find a loyalist? Gameplay and map really give you Elden Ring vibes. Kind of get that. Alright, I am really sorry to report about your daughter. Did you find her, mortal? I must admit, I've been watching your progress with interest. The flicker of her wrist, she creates a small shimmering mirror. It seems to show you entering Cadaver Keep. But my voyeurism spells couldn't penetrate the island above the keep, so I've been waiting your return with bated breath. I have her hand, nothing more. You present the hand to the Duchess. A beaming smile spreads across the Duchess's face. Ah, my Ellen, you are returned to me at last. And the Duchess tenderly presses the hand against her face. Ellen's hand seems to respond in kind, relaxing and stroking her mother's cheek. I'm sorry, this is so rude, but I have to know. Where's the rest of your daughter? The rest of her was lost many centuries ago. Where? I cannot say, but it is not an uncommon fate for my kind. It is very hard to truly kill an endless, but that does not mean our bodies can't be broken, severed, separated. Many of my kind rest not in peace, but in pieces, scattered around the realm like fallen leaves. That is some excellent writing right there. I just want to point that out. This particular dialogue box is exceptional. I really like the way the Duchess is written. I lost Ellen to this abhorrent fate some 300 years ago. She touches the hand gently. I've long accepted that I will never see her face again. I mean, that's touching. It is, of course, not a fate I would have chosen for my daughter. I often wonder if it would be kinder for her to be truly at peace. She's silent a moment. Thank you, mortal, for returning my daughter to me. I hope the whole ordeal wasn't too troublesome. I did lose a finger. Nah, that would be so petty. I just returned her daughter to her as nothing but a hand. Nah, it's fine. You're too modest, mortal. Don't think I hadn't noticed that missing finger of yours. Okay, I couldn't put that out there myself. Nothing a little cipher can't fix. Here, hold out your hand. Duchess utters some harsh-sounding consonants. Her voice seems to suck the warmth from the air. For a moment, your hand seems to burn with an unbearable heat. When you look down at it, your missing digit has been replaced with a spectral finger. It glows and shimmers with unnatural color, but is firm to the touch. Dude, I got a ghost finger. This rules. There we are, mortal. You may even find this to be an improvement. Few can match my skill with cipher facsimiles. And now I'll honor my side of the bargain. When I delve into your mind, I saw you've captured the blinding light, correct? I'll make my way there so we can plan our next move. She strokes Ellen's hand. Though if Vela's plan comes to fruition, I'm still not decided on where my allegiances lie. I'm choosing this last one. Perhaps you are right. As curses are our burden to bear, to risk utter catastrophe over some fool's hope, it would not be right. You've given me much to think about, mortal, but for now you should take your leave. I will meet you at the blinding light. All right. And that's all we get out of her. So, she is not going to provide us an alternative to the flesh farm situation. So, I think we can go ahead and settle that one as well. And in fact, I'm gonna take me a little shortcut back. Scroll past it. Here, we check the missing finger key item description before you lost it. Did you get debuffed by it? I don't believe so. I don't know where it would have shown up. It would have had to fall under like key items. Oh shit. I didn't realize it was a thing. Spectral finger. Your fingers have been replaced with a cipher facsimile. This new digit pulses with magical energy and unnaturally dexterous. It should prove useful when picking locks. Damn, nice. So maybe it was a debuff. Maybe I had a debuff to lock picking during that. What are my skills at now? Lockpick's at 50. Although that could also be from the bug. Excuse you. Greetings, delicious flesh thing. By enchantment, I am required to grant you assistance instead of peeling the meat from your bones. Thanks. Gratitude is not required. If my mind was free, I would burst your fragile skin and devour your warm innards. I shall back away slowly. Friendly chap. So that's actually really cool. You know what also is really cool? Guaranteeing the sentience of giant sprawling meat monsters. I admit warm innards are sounding awfully tempting right now. Look, I think we've all wanted to crawl inside a tauntaun at one point or another in our lives. Please spare me, I did nothing wrong. I agree, Way of All Flesh. I agree. Your career pension thought wants me to murder you. I'm not gonna do it now. Good, I was so afraid. Why does she want me to die? This one. I did not choose to be a thinking being. It was not a choice I made. It is what I am. Okay, so for anybody who missed this last night, so the Endless eat living flesh. They are zombies, okay? When they first came to be, they enacted what were known as the Cadaver Crusades. Armies of Endless would go into the mortal realms and kill and eat people. And that was not good. That was not really good for anybody. Penitent Thaw came up with the idea of farming living flesh, non-sentient living flesh, so that the Endless could feed off of that instead of mortals. So for centuries, these flesh farms have been providing all the food that the Endless need. However, this particular flesh farm is sentient. It's been sentient for over a century, but it can only communicate telepathically with living beings. So there was no way for it to communicate with the Endless. After being appraised of the situation, it turns out that the Cadavers, the faction of the Endless who would love to go back to the Cadaver Crusades, are going to use this as leverage to turn Endless away from the flesh farms and back into, you know, murdering mortals en masse. So Penitent Thaw, the creator of the flesh farms, wants me to destroy this particular flesh farm. Hide the evidence that it is or ever was sentient, so that the Cadavers won't have any leverage on this issue. Everybody can go back to eating what they believe to be as non-sentient meat, and the status quo is maintained. However, that would require murdering a sentient being who has been begging us not to murder it. I'm not going to do it. I have a pet theory that this is an inevitable end result of this whole flesh farming project. I get the feeling that the other flesh farms, which are beyond the reach of mortals because they're down beneath the necropolis cities, I have a pet theory that those are also sentient, and this is just the most conspicuous one. So, with all that said, I'm going to spare the Way of All Flesh and crush the eggs. Crush the spider eggs in your hand, they burst into harmless goo. Don't worry, I'm not going to murder you. Thank you so much. We are the same plump flesh, the same beating heart. I knew you would not forsake me. The Endless... Wow, that actually really improved my standing with the Cadavers. The Royalists still love me. The Endless Cadavers accept me. You call him plump? What's so wrong about eating farm sentient meat? Hey, you're back. What's up, bud? He was taken by the cadavers and savagely beaten. So I guess it's back to status quo for him. Is that quest done? Are we done? Oh, we need to tell Penitent Thought what we decide. She is not going to be happy about this. Oh, shit, wait, are you loyal to the Hooded King? Before my time when I arrived in the Kingdom of the Endless, the king had already been missing for a century. Why do you ask? A magic door is asking me for loyal blood. Is that all? If you don't mind waiting a bit. Oh, thank God. Oh, I can finally do this last one. I don't mind waiting. Oh, she's engineering. She pours your blood into a cauldron, she mutters some spells over it, she tips in a number of extra ingredients, a blue flower, a tuft of hair, a live goldfish. Wait. After some time, the mixture is complete, she hands you a bottle of sloshing red liquid. Here you go, blood of convincing loyalty. Should pass muster under all but the most rigorous of spells. Goldfish Ascension. Thank you, Penitent. Be gone. Yeah, about that. About those vats of flesh down there. Flesh farms. I've dealt with the situation. You utter fool, mortal. Do you know what you've done? With this proof, Ritter will start another crusade. Still, in the end, is your kind who will suffer, mortal. I hope you're satisfied with your pathetic display of short-sighted morality. Yeah. I knew she wasn't going to be happy about it, but it's done. So now we can do the last quest here. All good things. Or if you could have gotten into the Cadaver Keep with this quest, nah, no way. I guarantee you, like, seeing how everything played out, I guarantee you that key I got from letting my finger go was the only way in. And as a result, I got a better finger. So I believe this was intended the whole time. Anyway, let's wrap this place up. We have one final quest to do, and by God, we're gonna do it. Oh, I guess we're not gonna grow, I guess we're not gonna grow herbs in our garden. I'm gonna have a little statue, and I have a place where I can, well, pretend to sit, I guess. It's a nice view, to be fair. Guy scared me for a second. The interesting part to me is there's still several islands here that you cannot reach. And I guess you have to have an airship to reach them. I guess that's just how they've decided to do it. I gotta wonder, how hard would it be to pick this door at this point? I am really good at lockpicking. Those locks are only a 4. That's, I mean, roughly 50-50 odds, so. There we go. Alright, so here's that stupid door that wouldn't let me in. Door smiles and extends its fangs, only those loyal to the king may pass. I'll offer it the bottle of blood. The door lunges for your arm, but you manage to position the blood bottle beneath one fang instead. The door eagerly drinks until the bottle is empty. Satisfaction, you may pass. All hail the Hooded King. Oh, that's gross. That's really gross. Alright, we got a goose. And a pool of water underneath with some stuff in it. Hello there, you look sad. The Entombed One, she floats above you, imperious, furious, bristling with disdain. She resembles the Queen of Silver, but aflame with inner light. Hello, mortal. I will bow. Better, now tell me, who is it who dares to trespass within my domain? I expected to find the Hooded King down here. My father, my fool of a father, you found him. She gestures dismissively at the pile of bones sitting forlornly in the middle of the floor. There lies the Hooded King, the man who sacrificed his daughter for immortality. You should have seen him squirm and weep. The Hooded King, if I remember correctly, is the one who caused the Endless to become the Endless. It was his hubris, his folly, that cursed them all with unlife. My kingdom rots. Soon I will destroy this entire island along with all of my subjects. I will end this wretched curse and finally grant my subjects the eternal peace they crave. I have questions. You're the one causing all these earthquakes. Of course, someone need to give this kingdom a good shaking. I am weakening the island's foundations. Soon it will shatter. How is a ghost powerful enough to do all this? Anger has its own power, mortal, and my anger is endless. We're gonna go through that again. What if your subjects don't want to be killed? They do. There are thousands of rotting men and women out there ravaged by hunger and pain, huddled within mausoleums and waiting for death. They're calling for my mercy. I can hear them in my heart, begging to be freed from their suffering. How can I persuade you not to do this? You cannot. I am as inevitable as death itself. Your ghost, the Queen of Silver, an echo of her trauma. I was born when she walked herself into quicksilver and drowned at the bidding of her father. I am her bitterness, her resentment, her rage. Being sacrificed by your own dad would make me angry too. I mean, apparently she also was forced to walk into a vat of quicksilver. That is turbo fucked. Like, yeah, fair play. I'd be pretty pissed too. Well, this complicates matters. Oh, so there he is. Wait, I'm sorry, that... Oh shit, I just leveled up, great. Make me guileful. I really don't need any more guile, but I don't care. I've committed to the bit. This isn't the Pool of Mercury, is it? That'd be kind of messed up. I mean, if it is, I'm apparently impervious to mercury. Well, alright then. We need to let the queen know. Daddy Mercury, you know queen. Wait on it, I'm sure it's fine. I haven't found a liquid in this game that will actually harm me. That's good, at least. So, you're not gonna believe this, but... Queen casts her gaze upon you, you're overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Never checked if there's something to pilfer on the other ramp. On the other ramp? Oh, because the pathways loop? I mean, I'll check if we have to go down there again. I doubt there is. Well, wait, this is a good... I thought this was a different daughter. It's a ghost of her. The entombed one is a ghost created by your sacrifice. I know. You told me the entombed one was your father. I was not lying. I see more of my father in that ghost than I see of myself. I last saw her 2 centuries ago, and I took Penitent Thaw down there to become one of the Endless. Penitent knew about this too? It's the only other one who knows. It was unavoidable. The only way that I could grant her request to become an Endless. What exactly is she? She is both a spell and sacrifice. Partly a ghost and partly the lingering remnant of the spell that turned the whole kingdom into Endless. That's one reason why she is so powerful and why I need her help to turn Penitent into an Endless. But her power is growing far beyond what she used to be capable of. I think she's being fueled by my subject's growing faith in the ferryman. The scripture tells them to look forward to death, and their prayers for their own self-annihilation are like fuel to the entombed one's flame. That sounds suspiciously like a god. She could escape easily if she wanted to, but she refuses to stop haunting my father's bones. How can I persuade her to not destroy the kingdom? I can think of one thing. Queen places something in your palm, a topaz necklace. The gemstone is inscribed with a complex sigil. This was the necklace I wore during the ritual. Perhaps a reminder that a queen's purpose above all is to serve the needs of the kingdom. Okay. Back we go. Apostasy keeps seeming like a good idea. I'm telling you, dude, like every time we end up having to deal with some kind of god, things go wrong. Gods are no bueno. But on the bright side, we could check that other ramp now. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. But enough streaming. Have at you. So this actually brings up another interesting point. If this ghost is the remnant of the spell that turned the endless into the endless. Oh, free shuriken. Nice. Here's hoping the way of all flesh is in developing God. I did mention that last night too, as a possible additional wrinkle. But that's a bit too much supposition for my tastes. Says, necklace, your majesty, do you remember why you sacrificed yourself in the first place? For a moment, the entombed one stares at the topaz necklace with something like yearning on her face. Then her eyes harden. She grabs a necklace from you and crushes the topaz to dust between two fingers. Sacrifice. Huh. The queen above thinks she can remind me of what it means to serve the kingdom. I am serving the kingdom, far better than she ever did while sitting depressed in her throne room. This kingdom is begging to be destroyed. Its people are miserable and they call to me to bring their long lives to an end. You can't decide that on their behalf. The entombed turns to your skin blazing with inner light. Please, mortal, consider my side of the argument. I know I ask a lot. I ask for the destruction of an entire kingdom, but no new souls have been born here for centuries. No children, no youth. The only great changes to the status quo have been spurred on by mortals. First penitent Thaw, and now you. The endless themselves are tired and bored and rotten. They hide inside mausoleums and do nothing, pretending to be dead. They hunger for mortal flesh, and if the flesh farms failed, they would resume their crusades in an instant. They lack the courage to end themselves, but they yearn for it. Listen to my plea, mortal. Help me destroy this accursed kingdom. There is no way I can pass that charm. There is no way, right? Yeah, you need 60 for that. And then questions are not going to help me. So where does that leave us? So it seems, oh, fuck. It seems like the only options here are to help her destroy the kingdom or charm her out of it. Talk to the queen again. I don't think there's anything else that she can do for us. I will check, because I'm not gonna agree to help her on this. What has the kingdom done for you lately? I mean, look, straight up, a vengeful ghost does not get to decide if an entire kingdom of people is going to be annihilated. If the Endless really, truly wanted an end for themselves, they would find it. And I'm also not convinced that breaking up these islands and dropping them to the planet below will even kill all these people. We just returned a hand to its mother. The hand was still an Endless. I don't think a long fall is going to resolve any of this. Yeah, there's nothing else she can do. Does it mean the sapient flesh does not have a soul, or that it just cannot sense it? It is not one of her subjects. Oh, you're talking... Okay, you're talking about the flesh farm, right? I think there's... She said there have been no new souls in her kingdom. The flesh is alive and sapient. That is true. That is true. I think it possible that she may just be delusional. She may not be trustworthy. I am under the impression that ghosts in this game are not like fully functional people. They are echoes of a very that doesn't look good. So I think this was the direct result of the flesh farm decision. These guys want to fight? Because if you do... I mean, this dude is already putting together an army. Pretty sure the flesh farm is something she doesn't care about in comparison to everyone. The flesh farm did say it cannot, like, it cannot connect telepathically with the dead, with the endless, so it may work both ways. There may just be like a hard disconnect between the two. But what I'm saying is I don't think ghosts are particularly trustworthy. I don't think they function like normal people. I think they're echoes of particular concepts, not fully sapient beings anymore. I mean, that is a ghost of the woman we were just talking to. Formed out of a combination of her anguish and the spell that killed her. I don't think I really have to trust what she's saying. Actually, I am kind of curious. Now you can just ask him about history. Nothing more interesting. Also, she can be charmed if you just brush your teeth. It's gonna take a lot more than brushing teeth to get up to 60. Honestly, I am currently at 10. Now there might actually be a way to swing this. The portal, there's the portal down there. We're gonna take a little detour. Fuck's sake. We are going to take a little detour back to... I'm sorry, why can I teleport to Avella's gunship? Oh, this is, okay, this is the portal outside of Blinding Light. Okay. Take me back to Hallowtown. I'm gonna see if I can get my hat upgraded real quick. Where is this place? Hello? Oh god, everything's unlocked at night because I already broke into everybody's houses. Shit, okay. Well, I gotta wait until... Okay. I never did figure out how to get in here. There is something in here that I never got into. Maybe from outside? Maybe not. Wait, I think they... Hang on. Man, it's been a long time since we've been back here. There might be something in the sewers, actually, for this. Illusory paintings. So far, those paintings have only really been used as shortcuts, like fast travel out of a... Here we go. Telling me to stock up on lockpicks. Way ahead of you, champ. They've really only been used for shortcuts. Yeah, I never opened this door, which is now easy as hell. Yeah, this is it. This is the back way into his house. And I stepped on a trap because I'm a moron. Got me some modest treasure. Cool. I think this guy over here had some treasure that I didn't bother getting into. This, yeah. Dude, I am so stupidly good at lockpicking now. It's insane. Cosic bombs. I don't think any lock can keep me out anymore. Speaking of, I guess they don't care if I do that. There we go. I don't know what time it is. I don't even know if sneaking is important for breaking into people's houses. Which I know sounds really stupid when I say it out loud, but... Got me some modest treasure. Cool. Okay, good. I think she stands on a box when she's maintaining this place. I think I can also, since I'm here, where's my charm hat? There's my charm hat. Ah, god damn it. I still don't have... If I could buy one more thing of thread, we can get on with that. Imagine a total asshole playthrough of this game. I think you could accomplish quite a bit as an asshole in this game. Kill the flesh, let's what's her face quake the island to bits. I mean, the morality of some of this stuff is a little fuzzy. I know what I've decided in terms of the endless, but I think you can make a case with the ghost. I think it's not entirely... I don't think her position is entirely unreasonable. I think it just mainly depends on what you think of... Oh shit, that's right. There's a portal in there that leads to someplace with mushrooms. Yeah, if the Endless are into it, who am I to judge? I'm sorry, I really need these shops to open up so I can accomplish some stuff here. So... Did I put that spell away? I did put that spell away. Actually, while we're doing this, the Endless are into it. Can't they jump off the side themselves? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's why I'm not doing anything more dramatic about it. I want to buy that manor house. Clerk's eyes widen and his quill snaps, splattering ink across his desk. I believe I was saying we have a luxurious new manor house for sale at an entirely reasonable fee. It's yours for a mere 200 coin, a steal, really. It's an outrageous price. I'll give you half. You need 90 charm for that. Good fucking god. All right, how much money do I have? 542? Hell yeah, I'm buying it. I'll take it. Here's the money. Splendid, splendid. Let me take that from you. This purse has some heft to it, huh? Now, in your possession of such an esteemed property, you may want to consider certain refurbishments. Property grounds are fine. Okay. Also caretaker, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. Yeah, I already did this in the Land of the Endless. Cool. All right, now I own a really cool-ass manor. Even the murderous soul of a killed daughter is more amenable than this person. All right, so I have a new house in this region. That house is actually... This is Thornwood down here. So I think I actually own this entire island now. So that's a whole thing that we can do at some point. The next thing we're actually doing is going over here. But I really want to get my stuff upgraded. Colovian Dyed Helm. What's up, Fury? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stay at the inn because I could use some other restoratives as well. Some further restoration. Time to charge rent, turn into an Airbnb. Isn't there a flunky on that island you could do stuff? Yes, and I believe Thornwood Keep is so big. I feel like there might actually be some quests and stuff associated with it. Like to rent a room, take it. 2 coins. Oh, I just remembered there's a room in the basement I can stay in for free. Well, cool. We're staying in the Skull Room now. We are staying in the Skull Room, chat. I always wanted to say that. Look, Skull in the Skull Room. Amazing. Look. Skull drawing in the Skull Room. You gotta love it. All right, yeah, it is nighttime. Make it morning. Oh, there's a scullery maid. There's a motif. They know what they like. They know what they like. All right, so here's the deal. We are gonna... I'm gonna get this charming hat upgraded. Because I think I can upgrade it a couple times, actually. Because I have... Silk and Glorious Thread, too. Call me RFK's Junior's Worm because I rest well in that skull. Alright, talk to me, champ. He has Glorious Silk, he has Silk Thread. That's what I needed. Actually, since I'm going to be buying things... Let me switch out... Where's my equipment? What is this? Oh, I'm wearing a health ring. I've been wearing a health ring this entire game for, you know, obvious reasons. That boost barter. Yeah, that's my spellcast thing. I'm gonna put on my charm hat for a bit. Saved myself a whole 1 coin on this silk thread. So that's gone now. I'll go ahead and buy some more glorious silk too. Got a real doctor, they call him Candidate Worm. Okay. So, the charm hat. We're gonna make a modest cap out of it. That'll get us to 20 charm. We're gonna upgrade the modest cap to an extravagant hat, which gives us 30 charm. And I guess that's as high as it goes. I guess that's as high as it goes. So now we have plus 30 charm, which puts us at 40. What's the green hat for? The green hat is for lore. I'm sorry, because of my face cam, I'm right in the wrong place for this. I get it. Wizard robes is plus 30 spellcast. Extravagant hat is plus 30 charm. Crossed helm is closed helm is plus 20 defense. Plate armor is plus 20 defense. Rogue hood is plus 10 lockpick. And the thinking cap is plus 10 lore. I'm not really hurting for lockpick or lore because I've maxed out those associated stats, so I can put everything into my charming hat. Now here's the deal. I've got a plan. I hope it's a good one. There is a thing if I remember correctly, in here. I think it was in here. Oh, no. Yes, this who's what's it? The enchanted mask over there will grant a boon to your charm skill, should you require it. Should you require it. All right, so I've gained a temporary buff to my charm, which puts me at 60. I can talk the ghost out of destroying the Endless. I can do it, chat. But first, a charming hat. I mean, if we're being real here, chat, if we're being honest, I can't think of a more charming hat than this. I didn't know there was a temp charm buff. Somewhere, I forget where it is, somewhere there is a temp lore buff too, if I remember correctly. And it's also going to last for a good long while. So I don't even need to, like, rush too hard. So let's go back to the Endless Realm. We are here, and we need to be there, and I think I can get down there without killing myself. Or I could just go around this way. Or I could not go around this way. Let me... I'm pretty sure jumping off of here wouldn't kill me, but I'm feeling like playing it a bit safe at the moment. So happy Tetris L Block got some merch. Got a mech? Be more charming if it was purple and the L was backwards, but that's a good start. Do what I can. All right. All right. Do not destroy these people. Don't destroy the land. Success! Oh, really? And how do you know that? Is your desire to destroy the kingdom not born of love? You still care for your subjects. Of course, I would undo their suffering. But not all of them want this. You're condemning innocents to death. She considers this for a long time. Your words have weight to them, mortal. The weight of the years is already immense. What does a few more matter? Perhaps things will get better. Before your eyes, the burning rage roiling just beneath the entombed one's skin starts to dwindle and dim. Leave me be. You've given me much to think about. All right. So with that... All right, I should go back up to the Queen of Silver. I think she gave me her necklace, too. Or I got it back? Or I lost it? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Whatever. Waluigi is unironically my Mario Kart main. An excellent choice, frankly. Nothing wrong with that choice. She did crush it. It's just I got a notification of something with a necklace when that quest ended. The Entombed One stopped her efforts to destroy the kingdom. Excellent work, mortal. I never thought I'd see the day. What persuaded her in the end? My fancy hat. Not your necklace, that's for sure. Hope for a better future. The Entombed wanted to destroy the kingdom, yet she still secretly held a kernel of hope. Remarkable. Hope feels so foreign to me. Appreciate the notifications for being removed. I think you're right. Yes, I got a mind siphon ring, which I think I like the sound of. So we buy another few years of our endless existence. Joy. Well, don't thank me all at once, asshole. Alright, with that, I believe we have well and truly finished the Endless Realm. The ring draws in the powers of the mind and converts them into something more kinetic, trading mana for increased damage in battle. The ring hungers. Whenever you think hard, your fingers twist and flutter violently as if around unseen throats. Interesting number of items that let you convert mana into other stuff. I mean, I certainly get why. But, yeah. Not quite what I was hoping for. Alright, so, go back to Hallowtown. Sure, if you get your car back tomorrow. I hope you do too, bud. I definitely hope you do too. Now, there's other things I can do. I can make Emberian. I can make one piece of Emberian equipment. I can make a great sword. I can make a sword. I can make an Emberian bow. Okay, so that goes. That's 30 damage to 35. This sword would become as powerful as this sword, and that would go up to 24. We went raw barbarian, now you don't need to care about magic flim-flam. And I do have a lot of mana to work with, too. Let's see what you have for sale. Well, we definitely need that. And we definitely need that at some point. I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the Fine Greatsword. I think that's gonna help me out. I don't think this is the only Emberian ore we're gonna find. So let's go ahead and do it, because, I mean, this looks pretty badass. There we go. Oh, that looks fucking sweet, it does. Oh, that looks sweet, I love it. All right, quick quest check. Oh, I gotta find a way into the Clockwork Kingdom when we go. Thornwood Manor is a thing that's going on now. I think I want to go back to the keep real quick. I thought there was a reason I wanted to, but now I'm drawing a blank on why. Why did I want to go back to the keep? Shit, that notion went straight out of my head. Like, completely. Check out your new condo? Oh, Thornwood. Yeah, we could go check out Thornwood. That's a thing to do. Let me swap back to my closed helm. If I need to charm anybody, I know what to go back to. Alright, so basically south through the swamps. Which is... I think that's it over there. I think that's where we're going. Wonk. Actually didn't do all that much damage. It's fine. It's fine, no big deal. Do you remember all the stuff the keep even has? We didn't spend any time at the keep. Because I went up there and I saw that it was a thing you could buy, and I was just like, oh, okay. I'll deal with this another time. No, I shouldn't be spending money. Like, there's a car repair bill coming. Dinner sucked for days now. I want something good. No, you gotta treat yourself every once in a while. Arguably, when times are tough, that's even more of a reason to treat yourself, to keep your spirits up. Honestly. What's up, Shadows? Insanely hyped for the Dragon Quest III remake coming out in November. We were actually talking about that earlier. I saw a bunch of stuff in the Nintendo Direct that I was particularly excited about. Chief among them, the new Zelda game. I am absolutely enraptured by the new Zelda game. So you're the bugger who bought this land, huh? I've been waiting for you. You made a mistake. You hear this manor has an owner. I may just be a caretaker. The Thornwood family still owns this land, and they'll be back. Place is clearly abandoned. It ain't. I'm the caretaker of this here manor. I'm tending the grounds till the lady returns. See, there's no point in reasoning with you. You're here to stay, and that's that. Let me give you some advice. Ezra Thornwood built this place some 400 years ago, but she had dangerous secrets. There are places on these grounds that are locked up tight, like the basement. Never unlock them. Never enter them. Promise me this and we might get along. What's this dark secret? You have to tell me. Nay, I've sworn a vow of silence to the Thornwood family. My lips are sealed. Leave you to your whittling. Okay, I'm going to pick apart every single secret I can. Oh, you can get a workshop here and a library. Neat. We're definitely gonna spend some coin here to get this place upgraded, but I think I want to plumb its secrets first. Ace Attorney Investigations too, yeah. Japanese Direct had Kamitachi no Yoro 1, 2, 3 remakes. Yeah, straight to the basement. Directly to the basement. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight to the basement. Here we go. All right. Little checkpoint here. Just real quick once over. That's a fucked up chandelier. Yep, nothing exciting, nothing interesting. Let's do it. That is a gigantic stupid lock. And it just goes outside. Where, how do I get, show me the, oh, wait, okay. There's a person with no head in there. How do I get to my basement? It's my basement, I want in, how do I get there? Is it through here? Is it, how are we doing this? What are we doing? Also, I need to check and see how much ore I have, because it's gonna take a bit. I do have 4 iron ore. I can go ahead and upgrade the building. But real quick, because I know there are caves on this island. There's at least 2 caves on the island. What is this? Prospective or current owners of Thornwood Manor property, the cavern annex is in disrepair and has been sealed shut. Its refurbishment will be included in the garden upgrade available. Okay. So I gotta upgrade the garden for that one. And then on the western side of this place, there is another cave. Be mad if there's not enough iron out there to max out all your properties. I could be wrong about being able to farm it. The shops may replenish their iron stores over time. Because I'm pretty sure I bought out the iron and fine ore at the armory in Hallowtown, and I was able to buy it again. So, and I am on the wrong ass side of this place. Though there is a small weird house up here that I'm a little curious about. That I don't think we came and checked out. Okay. Well, one shot that guy. Instead of the new laptop, I only copied over the bookmarks I actually still care about. It's startling how few of those there are. This looks like it's going to require some upgrades too. Chapel is in disrepair. It's part of the library upgrade. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. like to not fall off my property to my death, but I would like to see... Where's that other... Do I not take fall damage anymore? Very odd. Okay, there should be a cave right here. Right here, right here. A mine. Okay. Workshop upgrade. Okay, so all of these caves require specific upgrades. I think I need to upgrade the house to get into the basement. So I think we better start making with the upgrading. And I better not go that way, because I will go flying off my own island and die. Alright, main house. Alright. Upgrade the central house, and we'll upgrade the garden too. And then I just spent a bunch of money, it's fine. I have plenty more where that came from. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna swap out my magic. You know what? I mean, let's be real. I'm never gonna use that spell again. Not when I have a better attack spell. Here's what your favorite scare in a horror game is. That's actually a really good question. How much cash do you have in treasures? A lot. I have a lot of cash and treasures. I don't know how much each individual one is worth, but I have 6 glorious treasures, I have 5 remarkable treasures, and I have 4 modest treasures. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get me at least a couple hundred coins. Alright, so here's the main house upgraded. What the shit is going on here? Alright, I now have the I now have the upgrade system in here. Oh, I actually have the fine ore for that. Let's upgrade the central house and... Oh, I think I don't think I have enough plants for that. Actually, how many seeds do I have? Things. Yeah, I've only got 2 jitter seeds left. 2 jitter seeds, 4 paradoxicus, and 1 eye of Pageth. So I need to farm a bunch more of that shit. You know, only jump scares that cat locker screen Silent Hill 1 always gets you. Don't know if that's my favorite. Remember it vividly. My favorite scare in a horror game. It's got to be something from Fatal Frame. It's gotta be one of the scares from Fatal Frame. Those were absolutely rowdy. All right, well, I made it into the attic, and somebody left a treasure for me here. That's cool. Thornwood Manor Master Key. May lock doors throughout the Thornwood estate. Perhaps this key will unlock them. Okay, that's cool. Totally worth it. The Fatal Frame ghost events were really neat. One that I think will always stick with me is in Fatal Frame 1 when you're outside somewhere and like the camera shifts, and right when the camera shifts, a ghost like scurries underneath like the floorboards in front of you. The first time I saw that one, I screamed. I screamed like a tiny child. Alright, what's so bad about the basement? That's, okay. In the basement of Thornwood Manor, you found a peculiar and haunting statue. It seems to be missing several items. Perhaps completing the statue will have some effect. This looks like it's missing something. Okay. Okay, the garden upgrade was back here. That's right. A classic Resident Evil 1 original version. Ah, the dogs. The dogs. Missing an ass, I can tell you that. And to complete this quest, we must find cake. Okay, we got another Paradoxicus. So I guess this is our... No way. Dude! There's a portal in my estate that leads to the tower in Hallowtown. That's awesome. I don't know why, but that's awesome. And also makes it really, really convenient. Because, I mean, I just went from there to here. That is super sweet. Okay, but like, what's deeper in here? Ah, the serpent statue arm. Stone arm with a serpent wrapped around it. At the base of the arm is a bronze mechanism. It looks as though the arm could be attached to something. I think I need to upgrade my estate fully to get this statue done. I find numerous documents on theory and practice of cipher magic. They seem to all focus on a single spell that could imprison even the most violent of creatures, binding them to a limited radius. Some pages are torn with sections removed. You cannot find the spell in question. I know it's gonna happen. Oh, we are going to free some eldritch fucking horror from this statue. Good for us. All right. That being said, I think that's all we can do with the estate for the time being. So, the next job is to find a way into the Clockwork Kingdom. Statues of time being. So let's go back. Whole place is potent eldritch, is potential eldritch abominations. What's one more? Yeah, but I mean, this one might be really bad. If they turned it into a statue, I mean, come on. All right, we're back. We're so back, chat. All right, we're gonna head, I'm gonna head back over to the, ooh, I almost walked right off there. I'm gonna head back over to the bridge to the Clockwork Kingdom. I do not believe it is functioning, but we may get a lead on how we can get in there. I think we need to find a smuggler of some sort to smuggle us in. I think that was the determination of the quest. Are the Z arms reaching through the barricaded hallways and windows and doors? Can you jump the bridge? No. Because it's like a proper drawbridge. When it's up, it seals the passage. Whoops. Head to Mos Eisley for the smuggler you need. Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than that, though. Also, I kind of want to hoof it around so I can harvest more of these plants, because I'm going to need a lot of plants to get Thornwood fully upgraded. Like, a lot of plants. Nanaji no Game has a super cool one where the final bosses fake out credits to go on for a bit until it stops, and the text from the dev name turns to blood red and spells "you die now." That's pretty cool. We want a cantina, not a cantina. There was another Paradoxica up here that I wanted. Paradoxicus, excuse me. The gate is in the hills back this way, as I recall. Are you bandits? Hello, are you bandits? You are bandits. Now you're dead bandits. If I ask you, you're bandits, you have to answer truthfully. It's such a small thing in this game, but one thing I really appreciate, you have a limited number of lockpicks you can hold, right? and the gold lockpick items give you 3 lockpicks. So if you're like 1 short of your lockpick limit, and you pick up a 3 lockpick item, it'll actually let you have all 3. It'll actually let you have lockpicks past your limit. That's a really nice consideration. I appreciate that greatly. I don't remember what this tower is. Oh, right, this guy. I've been in here. I've looted them of their stuff. There are some places around the countryside, chat, that I haven't gotten into because I lack the charm to do so. I may be able to correct for that now. The charm or the might or the lockpicking skill. This lockpicking skill is kind of a recent thing. Never be able to resist a man in such a fancy hat. I feel like there was something going on here that I didn't actually do. Maybe I did. Is there something up in here? There's this person. Pegith is gone. We sent a tactical strike team into the bastard's lair and skewered him with the Void Stone. With their prayers unheeded, the cultists should disperse. A fine mess they made here. The Union always triumphs. Okay, so just an update on the Pegith situation. Ah, there's the gate. There's the gate to the Clockwork Kingdom. So we're gonna head over there, and I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on and what we need to do about it. Splat. I think the quest said that there might be a smuggler in the area that can get us in. But, well, like this guy. We meet again. I don't suppose you caught sight of that fellow with an import permit to the Clockwork Kingdom? Hold on, do you think he can get people into the kingdom? I see. Oh, back to the map, I suppose. Maybe it's upside down. Not yet. I dare say if there isn't any other way to get in that blasted place, you're desperate to be worth a punt. Why would anyone want to go there is beyond me. By all accounts, the king's policy is plunge the kingdom into turmoil. A loaf of bread is said to be worth more than a sky ship. Why do you think I'm trying to flog this tea? Do let me know if you see him. Okay. I gotta find a guy that can smuggle me into this place. Oh, fuck. Look at this guy. Poor guy's working on some kind of word puzzle. He does not look up. Yes? I'd like to cross the gate bridge, please. No. No? Indeed, no. What does that mean? It means you cannot cross. Why not? Entry is forbidden by order of the Clockwork King. I've had a letter from a Union dignitary. Such documents are no good in the Clockwork Kingdom. Why not? Because we do not recognize the defeatist entity. The what entity? You would call it the Apostatic Union. Why do you call it that? Because the defeatist excrescence of greed and privilege run by a cabal of fossilized sophists and jealous aristocrats. I mean, you're not wrong. There are no exceptions to the entry ban. Permitted only by specific order of the king. How can I secure an order from the king? Petitions to his majesty may be submitted via the Machinist Guild in Ferropolis. How do you get to Ferropolis? Cross this bridge, follow the road, then ask someone else. I am border guard, not map maker. So it's across a bridge which I can't cross because entry is forbidden. Correct. Is there any other way to get in the Clockwork Kingdom? Not anymore. There's a charm option. Charm needed 120. I think that's a joke, chat. I don't think your stats can go over 100. Like to make a complaint. There's a complaint may be submitted to the gate bridge officer. All complaints will be handled within 3 to 6 years. However, you must first exhaust the usual channels by requesting an entry exception. What if I get you a Union passport? Such documents are no good in the Clockwork Kingdom. Forget it. Good luck with the puzzle. Okay. I also could have tried bribing him for 30 coins, but I mean, dollars to donuts, I think that would have just lost me 30 coins. Get brushing. Oh, God. Oh, God, I almost just killed myself there, chat. Jesus Christ, I'm getting a little too cavalier with this stuff. I really need to be paying attention where I go. Okay, so. Safe passage. A sky sailor nearby has been ferrying goods. Perhaps he can also ferry people. I need a sky sailor. Max stats in the temp boost could do it. That's actually true. That's actually true. So I guess all points into persona. All equipment with boost. Trade on, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? And the temporary boost might get you there. Good evening, friends. This is a very potent sword. Okay, this was a house that I explored, and there was cool stuff in here. This place really looks like it should have a basement, but just playing some Voodoo Vins. I've heard that name before. That was where the ghost led me. Okay. So I know that. Where in the hell would I find a sky captain? Wait a minute. Do y'all remember that airship that was zooming up and down near the cartographer's tent? That was over there, right? It wasn't over here, was it? No, that had to be over here. Glad someone else made that joke. Maybe there's another way to do this. Oh, I never got in here. Hey, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, dead people. Tomb Raider 1. Silk thread, that's hilarious. Oddish Assassin's Creeded it. Excuse me. All right, there's the city. There's that. Where was that little... Was it down, like... Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? There was like a wild and crazy airship that would fly up and down and up and down. I think that's the dock fort over there. Maybe that's just the kind of sky captain I need. Still don't know what those are for. What's up, Doc? Yeah, when I was doing exactly when I was doing the destroyed town thing. Oh, there's another godling over here. What was that? Give me that squirming godlet. some of that. All right, getting around there might be a bit of a trick, though. Also, have I been in here? Ow! Oh god, this place is full of traps. Fuck. Well, let's disarm them all. Okay, yeah, I've been in here. Just stab myself for nothing. As I want to do. Yeah, I think maybe I might not have ever figured out how to get over to this dock. That's it over there. Oh yeah, that's the airship. That's the airship I'm thinking of. Okay, hang on. No, shit. Okay, well, can I get up over from over here? No, that doesn't work. Okay, there's a thing. Oh, fuck. I was actually there, and I went the wrong way. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm so dumb. Knock down that bridge ramp? No, you can't. I've not encountered any kind of interaction to that effect in this game. I don't think I've ever been over this way. And I think this is where I needed to be. I think this is what I was missing. Yes! Yes! Airship, dock, went the wrong way yet again somehow. We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. I'm gonna enable this real quick. Because I would really like to be able to use this. I'm gonna keep my health topped up just because I have so little. Classic 80s song, and I ran so far away. All right, we need to talk, sir. Got me some beer. Good. Cool, okay. Hello there, sir. You see a middle-aged man with patchy hair and thick mustaches tinkering with a sky skiff. His skin is weathered and somehow pipe stays in his mouth even as he toils. Piss off, I am working. Excuse me, who are you? Man is working not to be disturbed. Any room for passengers in that skiff of yours? Man closes the panel on his skiff then turns to examine you. Perhaps or perhaps not. This depends on how helpful you can be. Name is Mikhail, but friends call me Misha. You and I, we are not friends. Not yet. For his sins, old Misha is the only independent sky sailor in the Anaric Isles, a genuine cargo permit for the Clockwork Kingdom. Misha grew up there many years, so he knows all the secret tricks to get your paperwork approved. But the Clockwork Kingdom is not an easy place to enter. Borders are closed, visitors are jailed, so Misha's skills are in high demand. Current waiting time for new clients is about 1 year. Can you get me in? You're very funny. Cargo, yes, people know. As I am sure a clever customer like you knows, entry to the Clockwork Kingdom is strictly forbidden. Of course, where there is will, there is way. Go on. Not with Misha in mind. Misha does everything above board, but if we're speaking abstract, as philosophers do, if a traveler much like you were to give a sky sailor much like Misha a proper apostatic union passport, then perhaps, in theory, yes, arrangements could be made. Union passport is quite a prize inside the Clockwork Kingdom. Useless for entering, but nowadays most people wish to exit. So philosophically speaking, perhaps this would be fair trade. Funnily enough, I have a Union passport right here. Finally, we are having a serious conversation. Misha will make sure it finds a good owner. So perhaps you're thinking, what if this dashing yet enigmatic sky sailor is just common crook? What if he takes my shiny passport, then throws me overboard? Do not have so little faith in Misha. He hands you a crudely drawn parody of an apostatic Union passport. Show this authentic travel document to the royal factor in the city of Ferropolis after we land. Good friend of Misha's, she'll make sure you can cross Gate Bridge in future. If you wish to fly with Misha again, just find his skiff on either side and flash the passport. Upon Misha's life, you will have safe passage. Passport doesn't look very official. Official, is this your desire? Official means clerks and stamps, searches and manacles. It is the rack, the strappado, the spell that makes your lungs burn like you're drowning until you betray every faith you have. Yes, Misha knows all about official. How to find the royal factor? Once you're inside the kingdom, Ferropolis cannot be missed. Big city on stilts, yes? Just outside the city gate, there's a checkpoint with guards. You'll find her there lounging in some fancy office. Keep it close. Are you ready for the voyage? We're leaving soon. Let's go. Oh, chat, we are off to the Clockwork Kingdom. Goodbye, familiar environs of Hollowshire. Goodbye to the great Emberian Vault. Goodbye to whatever the Christ that is. I don't even remember. Actually, I don't think we've been to that one. I love Soviet Sid. Can we keep him? God, I hope so. God, I hope so. This is really cool. That's an interesting structure up there. Also, where the fuck is this guy going? We're under maritime law now. This guy's like doing donuts under the islands. Ooh. Ah, this must be where we're landing. Okay, cool. And he just fucking teleported. That was amazing. Mikhail looks off towards the mountains with an unreadable expression that shakes his head. Well, here we are, home shit home, or what is left of it. Since Misha never goes inland, this is where we part. Misha will not ask your business, and it's best you do not tell. But if you wish to cross the gate bridge, speak to the royal factor. When you get to Ferropolis, keep your head down and trust no one, understand? You do not wish to be tangled in machinist intrigue. They said I was to sail with you. Clockwork Kingdom is impossible to explain, but Misha will try. The countryside is full of corruption, not to mention rogue myrmidons, but the worst danger is the Clockwork King itself. Itself. It and its machinist minions. Piss them off and they will make you disappear. Poof, like a magic trick. Do not tarry here, I need to ask you about this place. Oh, no, I already did. I understand. Thank you, Mikhail. Do not die. Misha hates to lose a customer. Oh boy, oh boy. This ought to be exciting. Masochist minions. Well, we got a checkpoint at least, and that'll get all my valuable mana back. Would masochist minions be Souls fans? They would, actually. Oh, we got Ghost Lady. Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. None can escape it. The Wiccans tried to resist and were ground to dust. But for some, the maelstrom of change is like wind for their sails. In the aftermath of the God War, the sky realms had a chance to choose their own masters. But here in the Clockwork Kingdom, that was not enough. Their cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. It was to be a realm where any common laborer could draw on the power of a god, where every belly would be full. But to embrace such drastic change is also to roll the dice of fate, and the denizens here have found their luck wanting. So what do you think, stranger? Though their people lie rotting in the barren fields, was it noble of them to try and reach for the heavens despite the risks? We should always strive... God, look at these options. We should always strive to be better no matter the cost. Yes, obviously. Idealism is well and good, but not when lives are at stake. More pragmatic approach, sure. I'd rather leave such dilemmas to the ruling classes. Jesus Christ, how's that boot taste? A noble sentiment for sure, but the road to radical change is slippery with blood, and reality is never as sweet as our dreams. Cool. Anyway. You can absolutely roleplay as a centrist in this. I kind of think we're not too far off from that, really. We are... I think until the Endless Isles, we've more or less been towing the Apostatic Union line. I do feel like in the Endless Isles, the Union and the Inquisition probably would have wanted us to just destroy the whole place. I think they would have been happier that way, but I wasn't happy with that. I need more I don't give a fuck off options. Alright, well we better head to Ferropolis first before we get into too much trouble here. Graven did the Disco Elysium thing and relentlessly mocked you for picking the centrist options. Now, I know nothing about this place. During early access, I did make it as far as the Endless Isles, the Endless Lands. But this place, I think they might have added the Clockwork Kingdom either near the end of early access or after the full launch. I gotta say, between our friend Misha and them trying to build a communist paradise here, I don't think it's too hard to figure out what this was modeled on. There's a full total conversion of Might and Magic 7 recently I want to try. CRPG creators I follow have said it's really, really neat. Might be USSR pastiche, might be very egocentric here. This little peasant is murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent. Apprehension creases their weathered face. Hello? Who's that there? What manner of thing are you? Come closer if you're not corrupted. Or is it my Laras back again to show this old fool mercy? No need to fear. I'm just a traveler. They contemplate this, their eyes roving over and past you. Evidently, they are blind. Not many travelers these days. No. Borders barred and locked like a barn door. So either you're a criminal or something worse. Old Yod's had no visitors for many a month. No, none like you at least. Perhaps there are none left. Ah, cruel winter, why dost thou mock thy sovereign? O Lars, whither hast thou flown? Wherever all the people go. To bright lamps and warm fires, yes, to lock and key and warding sign. Ferropolis, that's where they went. Stilted and guarded, not to be corrupted, safe in the arms of our king. But old Yod's stubborn, see? Stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year 0 or thereabouts. What cares I for sleet or snow, monsters or machines? The king shall protect this house or all's for naught. Old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. How long has winter been going on? Day after day it snows, week after week, and month after month. Poor Yod can't sow, can't reap, can't grow. Someone ought to tell the king, but who hears Yod? Only winds and wisps have been his guests since the... Is that Lars? Lars fled? Was there a former Darkstar mercenary around here? Darkstar, huh? Surely a creature of the night. Beware, oh thrice beware those who follow such heavenly sirens. Star-crossed are they, sailing for a fate that's written on the sky for all save them to read. The name rings a bell, but the temple's ruined. Come back last year or last decade when the spire still gleamed and songs of joy still echoed under the garlands. Talk about soul of a poet. This guy is gifted. So soon to leave old Yod on his Todd. Ah, but you've been here before, and here you'll be back again. Not long, no. Old farmer's hand finds your own and gives it a gentle squeeze. You leave Yod murmuring to himself or to something you can't see. The writing in this game is very good, chat. It is very, very good. Wow. Got a little floaty box up here. Ominous bottled vision, a perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are subject to feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by B. Morozov. It contains scenes of surreal divinity and moderate dread. What in the Christ did I just find? That's not something I can use. Oh my god, it's something I can use. I mean, as tempting as it is, I need to make sure it's not going to be needed for a quest, okay? I've actually got a couple kinds of drinks I should knock back. All kinds of weird shit. Alright, it seems like I'm heading in the direction of Ferropolis. But definitely the stilts. I'm not close enough to... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. So, the machines are just as susceptible to magic as other stuff I've fought. That's not too bad. Okay, lore stuff is going to look completely different. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. Attention all citizens of utmost gravity that you immediately report all signs of corruption to the proper authorities in your district. Know these omens. 1. Unusual behavior or physical defects among livestock and other animals. 2. Confusion finding your way through familiar places. 3. Mirages of the eye and ear. 4. Taste or smell of lilac where there is no lilac. Long live the king. Century 0, year 26, month 3, day 13. Okay, so I think I'm looking for these doodads when it comes to lore items. Yeah, okay. Need more of those. And why, there's one right over there. I didn't even need to duck under that, actually. There we go. Man, I'm glad I invested in lore. Lore is definitely the neatest way to access stuff. Oh, this place is nested. Oh, interesting. So behind the lower door is a locked door, which I unlocked no problem. Cool. Got me a glimmer. What's this? Introduction to Sixfold Cipher. Volume 3, Why Sixfold? We may go over these at some point. I've noticed in my houses, I tend to have little libraries that consist of the books that I found along the way. Measure century starting at 0. Wouldn't you not need that digit until at least 2? They might be measuring centuries in binary. Place looks a bit rough. Oh my god, there's a person down here. What the fuck? What are you doing down here? Disheveled citizens muttering to themselves, they rake through the mud and muck underneath the town. Hello there. Oh, hello, mate. Don't mind me. I'm just scratching out a living. You'd be surprised what flushes down here from those cozy folks in Ferropolis. Some may call it junk, but me, I call it treasure. Do you actually call it treasure? Do you really? They shoot you a withering look. Don't be stupid. It's bloody junk. I just say that so townie sorts will give me the time of day. Everyone likes to see a peasant with enterprise. Well, good hunting. Amazing. Amazing. Ooh. I found garbage pile beer, chat. Naturally fermented, I'm sure. So is this gonna get me into Ferropolis? Oh, nice fields and stuff down there. You're not gonna murder me, are you? Dull mechanic voice booms out through the great machine's visor. Edict, halt and beshrive thyself, citizen, for thou standeth before a servant of the clockwork king. So how exactly does one beshrive oneself? Pondering. Alas, thy query exceeds the remit of this incarnation. Petitions to his majesty may be submitted at the machinarium. Appraisal. Thou art a vagabond of unknown loyalty. Therefore, edict. Trespass not against the king's peace, for thou art watched and thrice watched. All hail his majesty, Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. These are pretty creepy. Hi there. 5 days I've been kipping here now. They've said I'm accused of stealing my true name, that I can't enter Feropolis till the king has resolved my case. But I don't know about any case. I've lived here all my life. They won't tell me anything else because they can't be sure I'm really me. They want me to file a petition, but I can't do that until they let me in. It's madness. Not twice watch, no. Ah, this is the way up. Hello! Lift is closed due to investigation. I'm afraid I can't say more. Well, that's boring. And it's not active. I can't get that from there to here. What do I need for this one? 25 charm to talk my way in. Well, let me just put on my charming hat. And we'll see about that. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Free fine ore. All for wearing a hat. The person working at the border stop is the luckiest citizen here. Yeah, this place is grim. This place is not in good shape. And I don't even know the full extent of what's gone wrong here. Okay, we need to get up there. That is apparently how this is going to go down. Also, I can't mark this landmark on my map. I'm too far below it. We are all the fucking way out there, as it turns out. There's going to be a lot that needs finding and sussing out here. It's a big job, chat. We've got a big job ahead of us. Are you evil? I don't think that one is evil. Never mind, this one's evil. Well, fortunately, 3 bolts put him down. A simple lock of no consequence. It was thrice bolted. Not a very exciting building. A very cool looking one, but not very exciting. Not at all. We made it to the fields. Alright. We are definitely going to head up that way. Detroit has never looked more cheerful. Hello! Maybe I should be shooting first and asking, oh shit. That was a different model. That was a much smaller one. Still dangerous, though. Dead people down here. I want to know what the deal is with this corruption. A dagger. That's interesting. 20 hours into this game, I finally found a dagger. And it's a piece of shit, yeah. Basically accomplished absolutely nothing to me unless I upgrade it heavily. I don't think we went to this house. Let's check that out, and then we'll check out these buildings over here. No way to have gotten here much earlier. I suppose I could have... You need 3 might. Okay, so it seems like in the Clockwork Kingdom, we no longer have options for getting into places. There's one kind of lock, and that's that. So I suppose if I had given... I suppose at any point, I could have given Misha an apostatic passport. We could have gone here before going to the Endless Lands, I guess. Because, I mean, to be fair, nothing we're doing or seeing here seems that much more difficult than what we were experiencing in the Endless Lands. Yeah, I need basic 3 might for all this. Why would you? It's a shithole. Sneak attacking these guys doesn't seem to be too helpful. Oops. Well, here's a person. Their eyes go wide as they see you and make some kind of occult sign with their hand. King's mercy, how'd you get past the wards? You grab a frying pan from a nearby shelf and brandish it unconvincingly. Stay back. In the name of His Majesty, I abjure thee. You have no power here. Drop the kitchenware, you'll regret it. Calm down. I'm not here to hurt you. I slowly lower the pan. You're not one of them, are you? You're actually traveling out here. Oh, please, Your Majesty, please watch over this brave soul. Who did you think I was back there? Perhaps a rogue myrmidon bewitched by the saboteur to disobey the king. Or perhaps even a corrupted one. One of the landship workers told me it's spreading hereabouts. I hear them, you know, clawing and hammering at my door every other night. Sometimes it's like they're knocking, sometimes they say things, but I don't listen. I know it's all lies. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there, all right? What do you know of the corruption? It's a foul curse caused when foolish or treacherous behavior conflicts with the king's magic. At least that's what the Machinist Guild says. Okay, so that's 100% not what's going on here. I'm at a loss, though. The people around here make every sacrifice, meet every quota. We honor the king every bright and dim. There must be something we're missing, something more we can do. What do you do? I'm one of the few farmers left. I mind the machines, parse the orders from Ferropolis, clean the crystal heads, and watch out for thaumic spillage. All the machines have gone haywire, and we can't plant for all the snow. Its Majesty must have a reason for this winter. I only wish someone would tell us what it is. So the impression I'm getting... They built a Clockwork King, basically a giant AI to run their civilization, right? And it has gone to absolute shit, like AIs do. Now, there may be more to it than that. It may be, they may have accidentally created their own god. And we might have to do a thing about that. God, nice shooting, self. All hail, friend computer. Help, computer. This seems concerning. Okay. That thing's really cool. I want to check that out. Okay, the cannon dudes go down pretty easily. That's not going to be a big deal. It looks like I can get up into this. Yeah, here we go. This is crazy, dude. I imagine it's not too hard to do with modern tech anymore, but still, like, big moving locations like this are so interesting to me. They feel so neat. Anybody home? Anybody running this thing? Oh, good. There is a controller in there. Okay. I think the Jawas run this thing. Worker shouts at you at the top of their lungs. Right, let's get to work. Hand me that thaumatic lance, and then you're going under the floor. What? What'd you say? I said what? What? Speak up, will you? It don't work here. King's gears, there's no need to shout. What are you talking about? What'd you say? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Not getting anything out of him. Door sealed by an unseen device. Okay. They do not look up from their work. Stay where you are, don't move, not one more inch. Waggle your finger, my magic finger. Why not? What's wrong? Patterns, resonance is all wrong, very delicate, easily disturbed. Order and chaos, chaos and order. No good, no good. Must I really explain the basics? What should I do? Speak only in even numbered words. When walking, only step on every second floorboard. No more, no less. Do not tread on the cracks. Do not envision the color mauve. That's neat. When your endurance was low, your mana bar was shorter. Yeah, when your stamina gets down to like 40% or so, you get like a fatigue state, and I guess that has far-reaching implications. Only turn your body left, never right. If you really must turn right, just turn left till you face the way you want. Right, I really don't understand. This land ship runs on precise cipher mathematics. Magic numbers infinitely multiplied. Any contradiction can throw the balance. As long as you're bored, you're part of it. Does the cogwheel leave its post and go strolling off through the engine? No. Alright. Even numbers, damn your eyes. Okay. Well, that appeared to be a very challenging lore item, but I was still able to get through. God, that's so cool. I love it. Where's cradling a hard-rolled cigarette as they gaze out the farmlands. Beautiful, ain't it? From this distance, you can barely even tell. I sigh deeply. You're weeks late, you know. Not that it matters. We need 20 people to run this thing properly, so what difference does one more or less make? What am I late for? You're not the new crew member? You must be from Ferropolis. We asked for a real machinist, someone qualified to meddle with the king's magic. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised I sent you. No offense. Actually, I'm trying to get to Ferropolis. Oh, never mind. You're not really allowed to be here, but they reassigned our last militia last month. Said he was needed in the city in case of unrest. I can't be bothered to stop you. Who are you, anyway? Suppose I'm the captain here, at least since Bogdan's clock ran out. Technically, his title was Senior Crew Chief Landship 4. I still haven't officially been promoted to replace him. Honestly, I'm not even sure the king knows he's dead. Anyway, what does it matter? Nothing to be done. This place, building, machine. They smile without mirth. Landship, one of the mechanical marvels of our kingdom, is so famous for. Think of it as a portable workshop or factory. The king sends us wherever we're most needed. For the last year, I've been helping with food production, threshing, winnowing, packaging, all that. Now, there's much to be done as long as this winter keeps going. If you imagine we can relax, you don't know this kingdom. No, we still have targets to meet and drills to run and meaningless make work to perform. Sometimes I think the king just hates to see us not looking busy. Why are there so few crew? Ah, so you've noticed. Yes, at this point we're not even a skeleton crew, just bone meal. They never did replace Bogdan after he fell onto the tracks and went under. Ugh, what a way to go. I used to have nightmares about it, now I don't dream at all. Problem solved, I suppose. Even before, it wasn't enough. How we ever managed with just 4 people, I don't know. Still, we must have done it. Yeah, these folks are Slavic as fuck. This is... Yeah. Ah, here's another one. An entire nation built on the principle of it is what it is. Ah. Number 4. There we go. God, unlocking stuff via lore is the most gratifying thing. Absolutely adore it. Robo Manager sounds depressingly like some real ones. Maybe that's it. Maybe it hits a bit too close to home. Factory keyring. Keyring found inside the roaming factory in the northern farmlands of the Clockwork Kingdom. Unlocks a sister factory to the southeast. Lost to the corruption, the second factory now sits abandoned. Ooh. I found a way into another dungeon. That's gonna be fun. Alright, in any event, enough of this. I will leave them to it. That's so cool, man. That is such a cool addition to the game. Let's see if we can get up into this city proper and figure out what the hell we're doing here. But first, check every single building on the way. Interesting stuff. Treasure! Elixir regen. I don't think I've used any of those. Not yet. Was watching someone play City Skylines 2 earlier. Saw someone break the game by banning street parking and charging $50 to use parking garages. Profits look something like $2,000 for water fees, $3,900 for education fees, $704,000 from parking fees. Area seems real cool, interesting. Laura needs to step out with the dog for a bit. Will you and the dog have a good time? I hope it's everything you hoped it would be. I had a feeling there might be something back there. See, I'm at 23 of 21 lockpicks. I really appreciate they do that. Quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna... I'm gonna fuck this guy up for sure. Very thankful to be so powerful I can just one-shot all this shit. This is an odd-looking building. I am glad I did Endless Kingdom before this place, and I've got my my lore and lockpicking up. I think this place would be a pain for lower skill levels. Imagine Clockwork King as Father Karras from the Metal Age, and I'm thinking Fantasia's Chernobog with a giant pile of bureaucrat paperwork. It's gonna be pretty rowdy, whatever it is, when we finally get to see the Clockwork King. Food shortage, border blockade, apostatic bloody union, corruption, now this damned winter. Why can't we just have one problem at a time, huh? Makes you feeling better. Hallowshire is the same. That Crestfall, and I was thinking of trying to get to Hallowshire if things got really bad, I mean. I think it's ruined this guy's day. I don't think that's how problems work. Suppose not. My mom always said they come in threes, only now I've lost count. Poor fella. Poor sod. Right, we got this. Glorious, glorious silk. How beauteous it is. Alright, this is a might or charm door. 8 might! Sweet Jesus. 40 charm. I can't do 40. Unfortunately, I can't do 40, and there's a nice purple chest out there I'd really like to get a hold of. Say an article about how Nintendo licensed SimCity. I did not see that. That's interesting. That's very interesting indeed. The hat gives me... Wait, does it give me 30? Oh god, it has to. You're right. Oh god, you're right. Oh, thanks for the catch, Arcane. I'm totally just gonna slump out of here with my tail between my legs. There we go. I like to imagine you're sweet-talking that skull there. Ring of Sturdiness. Greatly reduces the damage taken while blocking. For as long before the arrival of the Clockwork Kingdom, an era where the Cardivan phalanx were nigh unmatched in the battlefield. Chad, did you know you could block in this game? I don't even remember what button block is. That's really funny. Alright, I think it's time to go around here and find a way up. Which appears to be that way, in fact. Linked to the Amazon page for the book in the server a few days ago, relink it. Vibing games like Masters of Doom, but for city builders simulators. Oh, cool. I'm sure there's some pretty interesting stuff. Ah, Portal! Portal. Actually, I can do something with this. Natalia, the chief engineer of the Erudite Academy, has asked you to link the 3 academy portals using the key she gave you. You've activated all 3 portals she asked for, and you should return to her the academy for your reward. Quick little detour to the Erudite Academy, which we haven't visited in an age. I activated this portal for you. You did! Excellent work! I'm guessing you're still in one piece? No severed limbs or appendages? Wow, what are the chances these little hunk of junks would actually work? I mean, of course they worked. I can't thank you enough for finding them. Take this, the least I can do. I didn't pay any attention to what she gave me. None whatsoever. Well, I'm sure whatever it was lovely. Also, I noticed there's a little upgrade thing here. Oh, shit. When you... Oh, my God. When you... Oh, fuck. Okay. So, actually, when you get to Emberian, you can upgrade past that. You can make a Void Greatsword, which does 40 damage. Great Shard of Inky Blackness. Blade must have taken an enormous amount of extremely rare Void Stone to forge. In battle, it sunders everything before it, seemingly hungry to rip through reality itself. You can make a Clockwork Greatsword, which is 30 damage. Contrivance from the Clockwork Kingdom's Greatsword can be reconfigured into a large gun, practically a portable cannon. Bombard your foes from afar and feel like a skyship captain even with both feet still on the ground. Or a Shroom Weave Greatsword, 30 damage. An ethereal blade used by spellcasters. But the blade lacks in power, it makes up for a magical potency. But we need special materials for all of these. Okay, well that's pretty sick. And actually, okay, I can't upgrade these anyway, so we'll leave that be. Damn, okay, cool. Clockwork Greatsword is something that makes me miss the Bloodborne trick weapons. Alright, and we're back. Can I get up there? I want to see what's up there. Does the dagger get good? I have no idea. Because the problem is now I realize how much iron ore I need to upgrade my holdings. So I'm less inclined now to spend upgrade materials on a weapon, especially after... I can own this house? Chat, I can own this house. Dude, there's so much shit you can own in this game. Like, we own and operate Blinding Light. I can have a house in Hallowshire, in the Endless Lands, and in the Clockwork Kingdom. How are you even supposed to get all this shit for this? Teleport and charm bonus. Oh no, we got that one. Arcane reminded me that the fancy hat I made gives me 30 charm, not 20. So I ran back and got it. And it was a magical ring that I might use at some point. Okay, this has to be a landmark. Just come on, give me the notification already. Fearsome thing, ain't it? Don't worry, this one's on our side, but one word from me and it'll go at you like a wild beast, so get in line like everyone else. What is that machine? One of the Clockwork King's most fearsome servants. Clockwork Myrmidon. Meant to be more loyal than any human soldier, but you've been in the countryside, you know how that turned out. Guess we'll be dealing with muggins here for a wee bit longer, huh? Ah yes, beschreibing. Can't forget about beschreibing. Every bloody time, I swear by the king, I spend more ticks waiting than actually hauling. Don't they know we've got targets to meet? Last week was the cipher essay gone kaput. This week before I spilled wagon full of dead sky squid. What's next? Rains of piss? That's always the worst part. What's up with your arms? Cool that Delusion is incorporating these sort of virtual life simulator RPG elements that Bethesda tends to specialize in. Way too few games do that these days, if you ask me. Even adept of the Machinist Guild must be assayed like anyone else. The commands of our king are enforced without fear or favor. Hi there. This guard is holding some kind of long, thin metal wand connected by wires to the machine beside him. They point at you as you approach. Either citizens, stay where you are when entering Ferropolis must be assayed for corruption by order of the king. Now say ah. Ah? The guard definitely pokes a wand inside your mouth, holding it there for a few seconds and waves it up and down your body while the machine emits little chirps and warbles. What the hell was that? Give you the hairy eyeball. You're free to pass, citizen. Get moving before I arrest you for gross impudence. But I actually wanted to explore the buildings out here first. There's 3 buildings I wanted to take a little look at. I think it's just 3D Stalin. This can't stop me because I can't read. Oh, this is like the waiting room, isn't it? Here to see the factor. Look at this fucking helmet this guy is wearing. That's rowdy. Gasmag's guy reminds me of the dudes on the Fallout box arts. I think I found the factor. If no one's calling me, speak with the factor. If you're not, may stay downstairs. Hey. Stocky middle-aged woman is methodically entering numbers into a ledger. She does not look up. Your ticket, please. Number 53. His writing eyes fixed on our book. Why, Citizen Havid, you changed a great deal since I saw you last week. For instance, your missing leg has grown back. Finally, she looks up at you over her spectacles. Her expression is surprisingly kind. I know it's very frustrating to be kept waiting like this. I imagine you've come a long way. We just had another wave of evacuees from Cloud Pine, and every one of them needs a proper bed, so you're not the only one who has urgent business with the Royal Factor today, see? Royal Factor continues writing, her little wire-rimmed spectacles perched upon her nose. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait your turn, citizen, downstairs. I'll show the passport. Mikhail sent me. He says hello. She examines you properly for the first time. Misha sent you? Why didn't you say so? Mr. Gallo, hold all tickets, please. Let's have a look at this passport. It's really not a bad likeness, is it? You captured your nose perfectly. She hands the passport back to you. You'll be wanting a travel permit then. I believe I can help, but given your unconventional means of arrival, I require just a teensy little test of your loyalty. One hand washes the other, see? Honestly, I haven't had a wash in weeks. She wrinkles her nose. I wasn't going to say anything about it. But with half the water pipes in the city still frozen up, you're not the smelliest citizen I've seen this week. Some days ago, a goods caravan was ambushed out in Yansk while on its way to Ferropolis. The only survivor died of their wounds before they could tell us the culprit. Currently, all my militia squads are tied up with keeping order in the city, so a proper retrieval mission will have to wait. But there was one particular item in the caravan we just can't do without. What you're looking for is a royal freight capsule with a chest inside. It should be somewhere northwest of here in the forest beyond the farmlands. If you can bring me the contents of that chest, I think you and I will have a very fruitful relationship. Works for me. Works for me. I am going to go into Ferropolis first. I just need to remember to head northwest out of here when I'm done. People fucking love their catwalks. And do for another hour, sod off or arrest you for aggravated pestering. Let's see here, mate. Just a few incorruptible defenders of the realm resting for a tick or two. Something catches the guards' attention. They examine you, then lean closer and lower their voice. You look like the daredevil sword. Swell sword, am I wrong? Explorer, maybe? Plenty of spare equipment in the Royal Militia, military stuff, and we ain't been paid for 3 weeks running. 50 coin will get you in that armory over there. How about it? Come across all kinds of treasures on my travels. Me owing you your favor would be far more valuable. Oh, you need 35 for that. No, wait. I just put my hat back on. Hang on. Now I get you're an entrepreneur. Very well, it's a deal. Just remember our bargain. Oh, shit. Actual chests. Rusty armor. Oh, this increases attack. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. And we get some free fine ore. That was very lucrative. Armor that increases attack as opposed to defense. Impressive. Alright, chat. We've finally made it into this place. Yeah, I'd say this looks like a pretty fucking interesting spot. Alright, what does our map look like now? Alright. Looks like there's actually something further east of here, if you can believe that. Plus some sections to the west and northwest. Cool looking city, I like it. Guard is shouting with a frenetic energy at anyone passing by. Move along, stop your gawping. Whatever's above you is not your concern. Whatever's above you is not your concern. Surface of the noseboard is entirely lost between layer upon layer of paper, while half-melted candles shelter its foot. A sign at the top reads, missing persons. When notice in particular catches your eye, it looks relatively new and is written in a spidery hand. Dear child, I don't know why I'm writing this. I don't know who you are. I don't even remember your name. I just know there's a hole in my life and nothing fills it. If you're real, please come home. I want to feel right again. Oleg Igorovich. Something tugs at you about this strange nose. Maybe you should offer your help. The nose gives directions to a house on the northeast islet of Ferropolis, accessed via the city's rear gate. Another notice. Missing 2 months, Edith. 71, retired plumber, last seen visiting Quarshi the clothier. Dark hair and light brown skin, foul of mouth, and smokes like a chimney, argues bitterly on a point at which she takes offense and cannot by any means be reasoned with or pacified. Very much missed her by 3 children, 14 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, 7 mummer birds. Send word of any sighting to Chartreuse. Okay. Word to the wise pal, once you walk away from this board, forget everything you saw. The militia seem to be under orders to let people read freely, but they sure don't like us asking questions about it. What is this board? You really are new here. It's the missing persons notice board. As you can see, there's no shortage of notices. A lot of people go missing in this kingdom, people and other things. If you're not staying long, maybe you shouldn't read it at all. What you don't know can't hurt you, right? If the shops are open, I should check the shops while I can. Shops do appear to be open. You have the stink of the countryside about you, if any judge. Dangerous place. Well, citizen, you come to the right shop. Name's, Jexamir? I sell things that kill. Murder, manslaughter, you know, crimes in general. It's nice to have a bit of levity in here. Just tell me what to write. Guard for one of those big roaming workshops. You work at the land ships. You're braver than I am, citizen. You ask me, buildings should stay still. You watch out for saboteurs, eh? Now I just need your name, occupation, and place of residence. You invent some plausible fake details. Something tells you it'd be unwise to tell the truth. Aha, the land ship guard. You ain't dead, so I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. What can I do for you? You ever see some former Darkstar mercenary around here? Setting Sun Company, Clockwork Lancers. Did you say Darkstar? No, I remember him. He's a Wainwright, not a sellsword. Sorry, if any Darkstar ever brought weapons here, they used a false identity. Hard to believe anyone would do something like that, I know. Maybe try Vidal the Vision Trader. He fought in the God War as a lad, and of all the merchants in town, it's him who deals most often with outsiders. What do you got, anyway? Greatsword, Weightless Glove. Glove imbued with a gravity-defying gem that helps negate fatigue during combat. Damage penalty from attacking with low stamina is less severe when worn and makes weapons feel light as a feather. Okay. That might be worth picking up at some point. Alright, so we can upgrade this once we get more iron. Same with the dagger if we really want, which I don't particularly really want. It's up here. This was the Clothier, I think? Shopkeeper appears very anxious and harried by many problems. Known for the 6th time, no, we do not yet have any sky blubber coats in stock. I have petitions, I am petitioning, I will petition. They look at you properly for the first time. Oh, King's mercy. Forgive the impromptu grammar lesson, citizen. I took you for a regular. Everything's in such a whirl today. Quarshi, Clothier, and Armored as citizens of Ferropolis. Right now, more orders than I can fill. You see a former Darkstar mercenary? Good heavens, no. Perhaps you speak to Baba Zini at the squeaky wheel. She gets all sorts coming through that tea house. Let's see what you got. Scruffy attire. Oh, regen. Simple clothing and apostatic union. I'll take the thread. I'll take the scruffy attire too. That feels like something that might be worth upgrading. This goes out to the wall. Oh, shit. Everything here runs on catch 22. If I wait until dark, it seems like I can break into all these stores and get more than a few things out of them. It's a pretty big city. What's up, you? Penny for a song. I know all the royal anthems and the God War battle hymns and the old carven lays and more besides. 5 coins a pop, no fair price. Something with God War, please. Sing a song of proud apostasy set to a brisk beat. It's bold and cocky and funny and rude, meant to make you ready to march up to a nightmare the size of a mountain and spit in its face. Ready to die. Here and there you can sense it used to be a Wiccan hymn or maybe a ballad about some divine champion. Shorn of their gods and free fall through history, the apostates had to make up new myths and heroes as they went along. Wasn't sure I hit that note at the end there. I'm good right now. I was actually hoping it would play some real music, but I guess that was hoping for too much. Rather cramped place, isn't it? Let's see if I can get in here. Not if. Something has changed. Did I open this? I did open this. A glimmer. Excellent. Confronted by a middle-aged man with... That scared me, actually. Middle-aged man with piercing eyes and a bushy, well-kept salt and pepper beard. Halt in the name of the king! Traveler, you're hereby detained in the name of His Majesty the Clockwork King. Please don't do yourself a mischief by resisting. Alright, I'll give back all the treasure. Why? I'm Sunil, the King's Speaker, first among equals of the Machinist Guild. In his ever-advancing wisdom, His Majesty requests your presence in the audience chamber at the Machinarium. This is not optional. Can I charm him? No, you need 55. Militia arrest this nitwit, no need to be gentle. Alright, so we met the Clockwork King, as it turns out. Did I lose anything by getting arrested? Doesn't seem like it. As you approach the vast machine, a sense of uncanny pressure pervades your body as if you're pushing against an invisible wall that grows strong with every step. Is it sorcery or only your fear? Your soul knows the king is bigger than this interface, bigger than the room, bigger than the machinarium, bigger than the sky. You feel minuscule in his presence and somehow fictional, as if all your memories were merely this thing's daydreams. This is definitely a god. The noise of wheels and pistons fuses into an abyssal roar. Your skin fizzes, your sense of balance swirls. You taste metal, then burnt nuts. Then somehow magenta. A delicate metal arm shivers into life and begins to write. Invocation afoot. Please abide. Invoking, invoking. Rejoice and exult. The invocation is cast. All hail Its Majesty, Machinist Rex, the Clockwork King. Now summoning canon. Courtesy. Royal audience, human, ignorant. Alas, cannot invoke Hex Rune. Cannot invoke Hex Orison. Record of fault. What the fuck? Runs on Windows 2000. Soundtrack has been genre appropriate so far. I do wish it was more songs, more instruments, more styles. It does seem like one of the places where they didn't go as hard. We put the king in Wingdings mode. The flood of symbols fills the parchment several times over until finally the quill stops. Augury. Subject indicates confusion. 62% confidence. Conjuring alternate exeges? Fetching true name. Judgment. Thou art subject number... Affirm. Alright, I'm gonna level with this guy. I'm not one of your subjects, I'm from outside. Last comment, cannot summon codex outside. Axiom, all trespassers in the most glorious Clockwork Kingdom are made subject to Her Majesty immediately upon entry for all time. Therefore, edict, thou art subject, Exegesis? Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Also, earbuds died, switching over. Gonna have to doff my jaunty cap. Subject, thou art summoned here to account for thy purpose, therefore we demand, what is thine answer? Again, I'm just gonna level. I'm an apostatic union agent hunting a dangerous outlaw. Axiom, Her Majesty does not recognize the entity known as the apostatic union. Therefore, edict, all union agents must first account for past grievances. Thus, again, the inscrutable symbols fill the page, continue for about a minute. Therefore, we demand, what is thine answer? Gobbledygook and Fibberty, give it to you. I don't understand. Axiom, to learn the ways of Her Majesty is the duty of all subjects. To willfully fail this duty is treason. Therefore, judgment, thou hast our judgment. Therefore, we once again demand, what is thine answer? Your question has no answer. Pondering, judgment, subject, thine answer is invalid. Therefore, edict, thou art selected for the sacramental duty. All prior purpose is hereby annulled and shall be as dust. What does that mean? Sacramental duty is as follows. Broke it, chat. This time the nonsense continues for several minutes. Augury, failure of these tasks may result in critical reality exception, 76% confidence. Judgment, a critical reality exception may imperil this kingdom. Therefore, edict, dereliction's duty will be punished by unmitigated annihilation. How can I obey if I can't understand you? Pondering. Judgment obedience does not require understanding, therefore edict, thou shalt perform the sacramental duty. The subject, thine audience is concluded and thou art dismissed, therefore edict, vacate immediately this hallowed chamber and begin thy task on pain of annihilation. This guy fucking sucks. What does our quest log have to say about this? Madness of the king. The king has ordered you to perform something called the sacramental duty, but his instructions made no sense. Perhaps someone in Ferropolis can tell you more. I can talk to it again, but why would I do that? Tells you Windows 11 was a mistake. Big, dumb computer. There, wasn't that exciting? Now be gone. I better use it for my thought power than expend any more of it on you. Wait, I need you to tell you the king's message. No, you do not. His Majesty is quite capable of appraising me of its concerns directly, and my staff will review the logs of your audience. Be gone. I will not ask you again. King chose me for the sacramental duty. It said there'd be a critical reality. Sunil waves his hand. A cipher sigil shines in the air. You suddenly find you cannot move or speak. Enough. Hear me, traveler. Its Majesty's edicts are complex and easily misunderstood by one such as you. Any task of true import will be noted and addressed. You are finished here. This kingdom is kind of full of assholes. Sixfold cipher again. This is the first volume. Ah! Boo. King's toenails, I told you not to creep on me like... Wait, you're not a machinist. I thought you were one of the comatologists. That bastard's been stalking me all day, trying to hurry my work. I work as fast as I can. What's the delay? I'm a summoner. We maintain the cipher spells that transport goods throughout the kingdom. From farm to stockpile to summoning station or back again. How do you use the summoning station? It's quite simple. Approach the machine, visualize what you want, press use. If you don't receive the right thing, you probably didn't visualize it correctly. I'm busy. Sinil wants his next petition locked down by next Starbright so you can check over it first. How's it going? Oh, I'm perfectly on schedule. We're still waiting on the bloody summoners. Less than a day to go before a final commit, and they're not even in Runelock. Amateurs. I recognize a lot of that from coding. God, this really is Alpha Complex. I'm interpreter. We say the king's commands and proclamation and understand his true wishes. Do you need something? I actually had an audience with the king myself. Wait, that was you? What did His Majesty say? Don't leave out any details. What may seem irrelevant to you is gold to us. They told me to perform the sacramental duty, whatever that is. That's new, or maybe it's a legacy component from one of the old political tracks so we consulted to build the king. Was there no further detail? Only a bunch of weird symbols, of course. You really need a cranial moderator to even read most of its output. Even then, His Majesty keep it a little, well, cryptic. What's a cranial moderator? Magical clockwork device grafted onto your brain. See my mechanical eye? It lets me read the king's sixfold cipher language as easily as a cheap ballad. Unfortunately, His Majesty's mysteries go deeper than mere language. Where would I get one? Take the guild entrance exam, score in the top 6, pass a political audit, undergo 3 years of training, and swear a magically binding loyalty oath. Otherwise, I'm not sure. A Chief Inspector Afra could help, but we interpreters aren't really supposed to talk with outsiders. Alright, so I could get a Neuralink brain implant. I'm sure that would only benefit me. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to leave. I want to not be here. Y'all suck. Here we go. Where are these guys? Ah, comitologists. We draft the petition the guild sends the king, make sure they're in the correct cipher language. What happens if it isn't? Anything. The wrong verb here and we get a skating rink instead of a farm. Misplaced comma there and the wrong house vanishes. Do you ever consult with the people your petitions affect? I'm no good at talking to lay folk. Besides, individual testimony is invariably clouded by partiality or bias. Most people can't see the big picture like we can. Ugh. Don't talk to me, I'm in hell. Without a doubt, this is hell. Anything you can do to help? I don't know. Can you reconjugate a 274 line cipher charm for a low contagion rune set while maintaining echo consonance with a legacy canon written by lazy moron who never took notes? No. Then bog off and leave me to my torment. Aye, this is hell. We are in hell, chat. Okay, I'm not 100% sure where exactly I end up in the city. Oh, I think I was originally, yeah, I was originally down there, and then I walked back there, and I got jacked. I need a checkpoint, honestly. Potion shop? God's tea, the new customer. Welcome, dear citizen. I'm Vidal, the foremost fully licensed vision trader in Ferropolis, and I dare say the Clockwork Kingdom. Vision trader. Exactly so, good citizen. The kingdom's premier export, famed across the sky realms. Please forgive me for not standing up. These legs haven't been the same since the God War. What's your fancy? Dream of flying, lightness, and freedom on the wing, a reverie of the vanished past, or for the daring soul, a nightmare so chilling your waking life will seem like bliss. Let's see what you're selling. Passionate, evolved, vision, quizzical, bottled, thrilling. Interesting. Looking for information. Looking for a Darkstar mercenary. King's Grace knows there's a fellow named Caxton Frost who ran off, joined some band of sky pirates. That was the Darkstars, I think. He met a sticky end when his leader made him walk the plank. Of course, you're interested in sky battles. We have such in stock. Not interested in bottled visions right now. Why are Metcalf's visions so popular? Best in the business, exquisite imagination. It's like no secret I met the man I can categorically tell you. Horace Metcalf is an ordinary human being like the rest of us. I'd love to... Where can I find this ordinary human being? He lives outside the city. Okay. Interesting. He just said penis thieves? Did I really? I'm sorry. I'm honestly getting really fatigued tonight, so I'm just kind of skating past some of the dialogue. Please wait a moment. Are you looking for work by any chance? You seem a sturdy sort, and there's someone I'm a little worried about. Nadja's a regular, one of my best customers. She usually comes every week, but lately I haven't seen her at all. Lives in that big tenement. Do you think you'd check on her? I'll see what I can do. I am the true penis thief. It is true. I have robbed you. I have robbed you of your phallic prize, chat. Such are the wages of sin. Fancy USSR is not doing good things to Odysseus' brain. I really need sleep. I stayed up way too late last night. I had to get up early to go to the office. My brain is kind of falling apart. So, honestly, truthfully, I'm looking for one of those magical checkpoints so I can hit it and call it an evening. The tavern, wherever the hell the tavern is, would have one. But I'm also not sure where the tavern would be. It should be conspicuous. Should have a sign, but not like that. It could have maybe been back here. You have to end it slightly late. Yeah, sorry, we're not going until we're not going into the wee hours tonight. Out of nowhere, you get a random urge to check your pocket. Inside, you find a scrap of paper you've never seen before. The enigmatic note reads, "We must speak, but hostile eyes are watching. Meet me after nightfall in the park in Upper Ferropolis. I'll be waiting under the gazebo. Come alone, trust no one, a friend." Shit's getting complicated, chat. Okay, I found the inn. I found the inn. There it is. All right. Yeah, we are going to stop here and now because I am fading fast. But we have made inroads into the Clockwork Kingdom. We have a lot more to check out in Ferropolis. We have a bunch of quests. We know about the penis thieves now. We got it. Literally a text from most Daggerfall main quest prompts. Word for word, you discover a scrap of paper you didn't have before in your pocket. That's funny. All right, so anyway, this has been Dread Delusion for tonight. We will continue this tomorrow night, see how far into the Clockwork Kingdom we get. Neat that we were actually able to meet the Clockwork King already. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be a big reveal at the end, like Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas. Anyway, Thursday we are back to the Power Hours. It'll also be continued on Saturday. Friday is Community Night for Pride Month. We're going to be playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG, I think is the full title. And yeah, that is the plan for the time being. So let me go find somebody to raid. Let me see who's up at the moment. It looks like tonight. All right, well, I was going to raid Dama last night and couldn't because they were ending. So I'll go hit them up tonight. They are playing Baldur's Gate 3. A game of no small repute, really. But yeah. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for more Dread Delusion. Every evening of this game just makes me appreciate it more. More creative locales, more excellent writing, more interesting things to see and do and explore and whatnot. I'm really excited to see where this is all going. Because we're getting there. Caxton Frost is the last one we have to find before I guess we can follow up on Vela, so we'll see where that leads us. But anyway, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for more Dread Delusion, but until then, as always, you all take care. Bye, everybody.